toxic situation where you don't know how to feel. So you go it alone, you turn off the phone when the struggle gets too real, yeah. Girl, you better listen. It's time to make a change. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared. I think you're thinking that nobody cares. Well, you know it ain't over, but where to begin? You gotta play if you wanna win. So when you gonna let somebody in? Yeah, let 'em in. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared. I think you're thinking that nobody cares. Well, you know it ain't over, but where to begin? You gotta play if you wanna win. So when you gonna let somebody
Voices, different perspectives, one conversation. This is the UTB podcast. B-Level, the creator, the vision, the entertainer, built from the ground up, a hustler. Tristan transformation, style on point, presence unmatched, setting the standard. And if it ain't right, he gon' check it. Little Rock Princess. I'm talking about a boss, a master esthetician, a content creator. Beauty, brains, and brand. And trust me, she bout her money. Candy Webb, the planner, the energy, bringing it all together, grounded, genuine, and making every moment count. And for Need P, he's the one we love to hate. He's gonna say the shit nobody wants to say. Turn his mic off now. Jayla with the T, young, smart, and always in the know, bringing you trending topics, celebrity gossip, and the news you can use. Every Sunday at 7 p.m. Real conversation, real people, real perspectives. This is the Unpacking the Baggage podcast. Be sure to like, share, and comment. Unpacking the Baggage, the best damn podcast in the world. Now, enjoy the show.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Sunday evening, broadcasting from the B-Level Entertainment Studios. I'm your host, B-Level.
I'm Little Rock Princess.
I'm Tristan Transformation.
I'm Jayla with the T.
And I'm Anthony P. What's that?
Anthony, you come in here fucking with stuff and tearing up shit in the studio. If you would just bring your ass in here on time, and then you messing up the microphones and all that. Do you have it fixed over there?
It don't look
Check. Y'all can hear the sound of my voice.
Lord damn. We got some new shit, Anthony. You done broke it already. What you doing?
Yeah, we're good now.
No, man. Pull the damn microphone down, boy. Shit. Hey, Jayla, how you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all? Hey,
good.
by accident.
We get to see how beautiful Jayla is. We see her on the little virtual. We get to see her today in live and living color.
Real action.
You get harassed by Anthony P in real life.
And interesting.
I don't get harassed.
You don't. You just be complaining about my vacations, but I'm young and turk, so you know.
Why are you here today?
Well, what happened was I'm young and turned, emphasis on young, didn't read the text message all the way. And I didn't realize that I was supposed to be virtual. I thought I was picking up a shift for a fellow peer. And that's not what the text said.
Yeah, and we got our wires crossed, but we enjoy having you. So it's a mishap that we are all enjoying. Okay, y'all get to see Jayla in the studio. Y'all hardly ever get to see her. So if you got questions for Jayla, put them in the comment.
Now don't be too nosy.
Don't be too nosy. Okay, all right, real quick. On the Level with B-Level happens every Wednesday at 7:30. We are in our last week of On the Level. We got Haywood King coming on this Wednesday at 7:30, and then next month I'm really excited about next month. We have Director Virgil Miller coming on the first week. We have Shakar Flood, DJ Deja Blue coming on the following week. Pastor Lakeisha Braggs is coming on the following week, and then Solandria Jackson with Little Rock School District. Okay, don't forget that we added 2 new shows last week. Marquez TV started on Thursday. If you guys have not had an opportunity to see him, go back to our YouTube page and see his show. It was funny as hell as normal. Marquez was being who he is, and see, he started that on last Thursday at 7:30. Catch him every Thursday right here on the UTB network at 7:30. And then tomorrow, we've got a new sports show coming on. We've got 2 guys that we're getting ready to talk to tonight. They're in the waiting room just to start to introduce them to our network. We're going to bring in Paul Pierce and Kareem Jarrett, who is going to head up our UTB sports thing. Before we bring them in, Tristan, tell them what you want them to do as far as the comments.
Please like and share, comment. Once you comment it, to tag your name, comment it. We're going to shout you out. Let's see, we already got some people on here. Let's see what we got on here. Hey, Patricia, thank you for sharing. We got Patricia on here. Let's see who else is on here.
You've tagged a lot of people. If
We
you're
got
on,
Viola. We got Viola on here. Hey, Viola, that's our girl right there.
that's Patricia's sister. Thank you for sharing, Viola. That all you got,
That's
Tristan?
all I see on
You got
here.
more than that, but the people are not showing up because I'm telling you, your numbers I'm looking up here. So if you're on, please share. Put shared in the comments and we will shout you out, okay? Let me bring our guest up real quick because I promised I would get them in and out, and I want to welcome them both to the UTB podcast. What's up, fellas? What's up?
Welcome.
Y'all on mute. Hit your mute buttons, your mute buttons.
Yep. See,
Good?
So we up and making
How you
these rookie
doing, man?
mistakes, huh?
How y'all doing, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good. I wanted to bring you guys in because I wanted to introduce you to the marketplace. You guys will be heading up our new UTB sports page. First of all, welcome to the UTB team, the UTB family. Thank you guys for taking me up on the offer to do the sports. Sports is one of the growing podcasts in the industry. We have all the chicks on Sundays, but we don't have the fellas. So we needed to put something to the family where the fellas can tune in, and sports is where it is. So I want to start off by getting you guys to introduce yourselves. First thing, Candy noticed last week that she thought, are both of you guys alphas?
That was me.
Oh, that was Jayla. Okay, all right, that was
Yeah.
Jayla. All right, okay, that was Jayla. I didn't know it was Candy and Jayla, but somebody said something about that. Jayla, you were the one that noticed that,
Because I
right?
said that's a conflict of interest, but
Yeah. I'm spring '96 from Henderson State University.
Okay. All right, Paul, what about you?
And I'm spring 7, Arkansas State.
Okay.
All right. Big applause, big welcome to the team. All right, so listen, I just need to ask you guys, give them a little bit of who you guys are and what they will be seeing every Monday night. And tomorrow night is the first debut of our brand new sports show. So if you're liking sports, a man or woman, tune in tomorrow night, 7:30. But I want to start off with Kareem. Kareem, let these people know who is Kareem Jarrett, a little bit about you and what they can expect on the sports show every week.
Well, I'm born and raised right here in Little Rock. Graduated from J. Fair High School. Went to Horace Mann. I've been knowing Paul, like we all went to school together, so I've been knowing him forever too. And for most part, I'm a huge sports fan. I watch sports all the time. I'm a Washington fan, as you can see. I hate the Cowboys. I'm an avid Cowboy hater. Avid Cowboy hater. I know their team. I know their team better than their so-called fans know their team.
Okay, all right, okay. So you know the
better than
Cowboys
their
team,
fans.
even though you're not a Cowboy fan.
Yeah, you got to know what you hate, right? If you hate something, you got to know about it, don't you?
Shots fired already, Cowboy fans. He is not a Cowboy fan.
Look
So
at Paul. Don't call
Look
him
at
a
Paul.
cowboy hat.
But I had wild takes, man. People always say that, that what I say about sports is a little wild and different from everybody else. But I feel like that my sports is a little bit more nuanced. I don't just look at stats. I don't just look at I don't follow the trends. So that's the thing about me. I don't follow the trends. Everybody that y'all probably like, I promise you, I probably don't like them.
So you the Stephen A. Smith of the sports world, huh? You the one everybody love to hate you.
And well, Steven, I'm more like I would be the black Skip Bayless.
Okay.
That would be more like that.
All right,
Because
Paul,
I
what you
get
got?
because I can tell you, hold on, just one quick. I can tell you right now, I love it. The people when we get to talking about football or anything like that, everybody loved Shador Sanders and Deion Sanders, and I think both of them trash. So, I'm just saying. See, look at my man over here shaking his head already.
You're gonna have a lot of smoke on the sports show. You hate Deion Sanders and Shador Sanders.
Yeah,
and
they
Kyle
both
Orton.
trash.
Let me
Both
ask you
of
this:
them.
are you a Razorback fan?
Not really. No.
Damn.
And check this out. And check this out. My son went to college in Arkansas, so I paid him a lot of money.
Okay.
I paid a whole lot of money to the University of Arkansas.
All right. Okay.
But nah, I ain't no
Okay.
Razorback fan.
All
I
right,
was.
Paul, man, I would hate to come behind that, but you obviously have to come behind this. Tell these people know a little bit about who you are and what they can expect on the sports show.
So again, person, I'm gonna probably be the one that everybody likes. He's a very controversial one. So tell you a little about me. I got my little props. Of course, you see this cowboy hat right here, right? The cowboy.
Okay.
You see
All
the
right.
hat right there.
All right.
So
Okay.
I bought some props right here. I'm a Boston Red Sox fan when it comes to baseball. I like
Okay.
the Red Sox, you know.
All right. All right.
I'm a free agent when it comes to basketball. I'm a free agent. So I'm looking for a team out there. I'm looking for a team. But anybody that knows me know that I got a wicked three-pointer and I can splash that J. So anybody know that, they know I got a J right there. And when it comes to music, I love hip-hop. I love hip-hop. The old ad, are you a Pac or are you a Biggie fan? Well, I'm rolling with the big man. Big.
Right. See that?
So Biggie is your best rapper, Cowboy fan,
Look fun.
Red Sox. Go ahead. Now go ahead. You're delayed.
Oh,
Go
no.
ahead,
So,
go ahead.
no, anybody knows me. Okay. Anyway, now that's just me in a nutshell. That's just me in a nutshell. Forward to the UTB. And Paul Person gonna bring that heat every week. So I look forward to it.
All right, Kareem, I think that Paul is kind of lagging a little bit. Let the people know what we're going to talk about on tomorrow, what you guys going to be going over tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow we'll cover like what happened with the NBA, the NFL draft that just took place over the weekend. We also will talk about the NBA playoffs that's going on right now, and live freestyle or whatever else come up. Also, I wouldn't mind. I don't know if any of y'all saw it. Did y'all see the interview with Michael Beasley and Shannon Sharp?
Yes.
Anybody see that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's something worth talking about because that was some serious mental stuff going on right there.
Yeah. He got real emotional. He got real emotional in that conversation.
Hey, but what is this? So this, what y'all talking about tonight is blending families and baby mama, baby daddy?
Yes, that's what we're talking about tonight. That's what we talking about.
Hey, I can be in that on myself.
Yeah, make sure you comment. Let me read some comments, Fran. Read some comments from Shanika Jackson.
Shanika Jackson says, "Don't come on here wearing that Dallas Cowboys hat. Please spare us the details."
For
Rhonda
real.
says,
I agree.
"Hey, both of these guys were my classmate. Rhonda Nicole.
Y'all know?
Yeah.
Give us the rundown.
Yeah, tell us about them, Rhonda. Let us know what they about. Okay. Thank you, Olivia, for sharing. Thank you, Rhonda, for sharing.
All right. If you guys,
Marquez.
Marquez, let's see what Marquez is saying.
He said, now I agree with him on the Razorbacks. I hate the program and the school.
Not
too."
too much on the school, and not too much on the program.
Now I'm a Razorback fan. I'm a diehard Razorback.
And I graduated from there, so not too much.
Yes, y'all lay off the
Yeah,
Razorback.
my son graduated in December from up there. So
He
like
gave
I
him a
said,
lot of money.
yeah, we paid, and he didn't take no student loans. So you know,
All right,
was
you
money
paid
paid.
cash. All right.
It
That's a flex. That's a flex.
is a flex. It's a serious flex.
For real.
All right,
Yeah.
listen, you guys tune into to these guys tomorrow. They will debut. Their show will be on tomorrow night, Monday night, and every Monday at 7:30. Watch it on Facebook, or you could watch it on our YouTube page at UTB Podcast. Anywhere that you could get Facebook. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and we're also on YouTube. So I'm gonna let you guys get out of here. Make sure you tune in. Kareem, if you said that you want to be in this conversation with blended families and baby daddy, baby mama drama, we talking about it here tonight, man. You guys go ahead and have the rest of the evening. We'll see you tomorrow at 7.
All righty, man. Y'all enjoy, man. I'll be listening for you.
All right, appreciate you. All right, Paul.
All righty.
Boss. All right,
All right.
okay, y'all. There you go. Tomorrow, debuting the UTB Sports page tomorrow, sports podcast on here tomorrow. Tonight, we're talking about blended families, and I'm glad we got Jayla in here so she can keep Anthony over there in check. We ain't got to worry about Anthony getting out of check over there. But tonight is episode 172. Are we caught up on comments, Priyan?
Yes, Patricia said, y'all better get off them Cowboys. Rhonda actually said they're both great guys.
Okay.
And then Shanika Jackson said Razorback hasn't been a hot topic since Nolan Richardson left.
Now we're gonna have some hot pocket moments now. We ain't winning no championships or nothing like that.
No,
now.
and we
We're
had
gonna have some hot pocket moments.
And we had a good basketball season, Shanika. We had with Coach Cal. He had a really good basketball season. Okay, let's get on to the topic of blending families. Okay, the opening statement tonight's conversation isn't just about stepmoms and stepdad. It's about what really happens when worlds collide. When you bring a new partner into your life. You got it, Pete. And you're just not adding household, you're blending mothers, sisters, brothers, friends, opinions, attitudes, and sometimes even unresolved issues. Because let's be honest, it's easy to fall in love with somebody. It's a whole different challenge in getting people you love to accept the person that you choose. What happens when your mama don't like her? What happens when your sister feel like she's losing her place? What happens when your partner feels like they're competing for respect instead of being welcome into the family? Blending families ain't always love and harmony. Sometimes it's tension, boundaries, and tough conversations. So tonight we're unpacking it all. The good, the bad, the uncomfortable truth about what it really takes to make family come together, or why sometimes they never do. So when we're talking about blending families, the first natural thing that we're going to talk about before we get into the mama sisters is the kids. Have we all dated people that have had kids? And I know that Jayla doesn't have any kids, and Tristan doesn't have kids. But have we dated? How have people dated us, and how have their relationship been with our children? So I want to start with P first. P, you've dated, obviously you have dated women with kids, correct?
Yeah.
And how has blending family, how has the relationship happened, or how have that happened with the people that you've dated? Have you had okay relationships with their kids? Are you a kid person? Are you kid friendly?
He's definitely not kid friendly. I can answer that one.
I thought you ain't had no kid.
But I can have an opinion that you're not kid friendly. Jayla love the kids.
Hey,
Jayla love the kids.
What he asking is, have I talked to anybody with kids?
Yeah.
For me, if I talk to somebody with kids, I think the qualification of me dating somebody with kids, they have to whoop their kid ass. I don't want to date nobody no hard-headed as kids. I don't want to date nobody that's a funky ass parent to their kid. You gotta be able to whoop your kid ass. Don't let your kid question you and you bowing down and punking down your kid. You know, tomorrow you just gotta deal with them differently now.
Gentle parenting.
Yes. No, real.
So you are for ass whoopings
Yeah,
in the house.
yeah.
Well, let me ask you this: do you whoop your kids?
Yeah. Hey, they done got enough ass in the beginning. The way I didn't train them up the way they should go. Now they got older, they already know what's happening. So I don't have to look as much no more. I just look at them.
Priyan, I know that you're in a relationship. Does your boyfriend, does he have kids?
No.
He does not have any kids,
Mm-mm.
but you have kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so how important is that relationship with your boyfriend and your babies? How important is that?
It's very important. So my kids are almost all grown though. My youngest is 16, but my kids are very close to me. So anybody who decides they want to be a part of my life, they have to at minimum get along with them. At minimum, not hate them, and at minimum, not be kidophobic. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not the type of to stepdaddy nobody. Like I've always taken care of my own kids, so I ain't asking you to.
You the mom and the daddy.
Well, I ain't gonna say that because my kids had a great father. He passed away.
Cool. Okay, gotcha.
A couple years ago, and then my youngest, my ex-husband, he just him. But I'm like B-level. Certain things we just don't say about our exes. But it's just
motherfucker call up here on your ass.
Mine real for real.
But none of them is blind.
No, mine is real. Okay.
But yeah, it's important though, but I love other people's children. I am the one who I'm gonna step in and I'm be. You ain't even gotta call me mama. I'm gonna do everything I need.
Yeah, that's another thing. With me, I'm gonna love your kid like I love mine. That's one of the qualifications as well. You gotta love mine like you love yours. But on what you're talking about, on your aspect, for us calling you mama or daddy, I cut mine off. They call another motherfucker goddamn daddy.
So you're saying that if your kids baby mama dating somebody and they call that other person dad, that's disrespectful to you.
Yeah,
You cutting them off?
Honor your mother and your father. You don't say if your ass agree with them or not.
Well, that mostly don't happen if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Oh, no. See, we're gonna get into that too. Now, how come only men can be graded on doing what you're supposed to be doing? I can't punish the mama for not doing what she's supposed to be doing.
Especially if they live with the mama, is what you're saying, right?
It's like Tristan say, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, who is the grader of the person that's supposed to be doing?
Nobody says the grader if you're doing your part.
You miss what I'm saying. What you call a good nigga,
I know, but that's not.
She might not call a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? So she might use that shit and say, it's everything.
No, but listen, Anthony, I'm telling you, I be agreeing with Anthony because sometimes
All the time.
because sometimes these women be on bullshit. The women be on bullshit a lot of times. So for real. And so what Anthony is saying, who grades?
Who get to say I'm a good nigga versus you a bad mama? Now let's say you're a bad mama, right? I don't get to stop you from seeing the goddamn baby. I don't block your goddamn calls from you calling this goddamn phone.
I can't say don't have him around that nigga. Don't have him around him. But you can say
you got the right. You do got the right.
I pay the goddamn bill, but you block my goddamn number from the phone. I pay the goddamn bill on.
He got a little trauma.
I'm just saying real shit about what's really going on out here in the world. That y'all like to handicap and say, you doing what you're supposed to be doing. Man, there's no way. In order to be a good baby daddy or a good nigga, you got to kiss some baby mama ass. That's just
not
point
true.
blank.
I don't think
a lot of times though.
It
depends, but I'm gonna say this: it depends on your baby mama too. Like I think a lot of it depend on. So I think what we need to do, P.
That goes back to Pete always.
You speaking about baby
mama?
You gotta
choose. You gotta choose. She gonna be with. You gotta choose wisely.
Yeah, you do.
I agree with that, Tristan.
If you're choosing wisely, as you stay on every other episode, you won't have the issue.
I wasn't the nigga back then. I wasn't the nigga back then that I am now.
Okay, so we're speaking in terms of back then.
Yeah, we're talking about back then. I'm talking about the present.
We're talking about the Anthony P. back then.
Yeah, Anthony P. back now. Shit, no chicken. They got chicken every eye across every T and dot every eye now.
I sure say you ain't check your box, P.
No, Mac, you ain't had no goddamn box. As long as they had a box. That's all they got back then, box, a good job, college degree. I don't got no dumb baby mama. All of them were educated. I tell you that off top.
How many baby mamas you have?
Let me see. Is your sister pregnant right now?
No.
I ain't get them two there.
Whoa.
That one was a little tough.
I'm gonna go two or different ways. One, your ass go to jail.
Yeah, somebody said she was
I'm
underage.
an old sister, goddamn. I ain't fucking that nigga sister for real, goddamn. Goddamn. Period. You missed the joke. You'll catch on the way home, Jay. Don't worry about it.
I didn't.
I caught the joke. I was with him.
Yeah, don't be with that motherfucker then.
Lord.
So as you say, we have to do a better job picking the people that we lay down, people that we have kids by.
That's what Free did in the words
But
of Pete.
like the women
He
say,
taught
though,
us that.
like the women say, they switch up on you too.
Now
They
that-
do.
now they will do that. They will do that.
Totally different.
They will do that, P.
You know,
Now you speaking some
They're
facts.
Totally different.
You are speaking facts. They will switch up on you.
Think about it. I think it should be a requirement, man, that you have to take a blood test to be able to receive child support from a nigga. I think it should be a requirement that a nigga have to have his name, to even have his name on that birth certificate. He should have to take a blood test.
So you think that even if you're married or not, you still married is an
Man,
exception?
See what y'all don't understand here? Married pussy and married dick don't stop getting no other shit.
So you think that you still you still think that even if you're married, you should still everybody should have to take a blood test upon birth.
Yes.
I don't even like agreeing with Pete often, but I do agree with that.
When your husband leave home,
Do you, friend?
Yes.
can you think about
I have nothing but brothers. Yes, I believe that.
Yes. Because think about this.
I had all my brothers like this. What you mean? Don't go through my
Shanika Jackson is
kid off
saying,
of
I
me.
agree with P as well, married or not.
Women don't understand, man. It ain't like a nigga can screw his dick off and leave it on the nightstand and he leave the house. So he take that thing with him. So he gave you some this morning. He can get Tasha some this evening and Chris Shaw some this tonight. You know what I'm saying? And so all of them count back 9 months. Like, oh yeah, I think it might be my baby. If she tell him, yeah, I'm pregnant, she could have got some more from B level that morning. And when you add it up, oh yeah, it do make sense. I think I might be her baby daddy because it do add up. You know, I dumb ass add up and shit. We don't understand. You can fuck somebody in the same 2 weeks and we still add up to be 9 months.
I agree with P.
You know, so that should be a requirement that you did.
Okay, let's not keep saying that too often.
I know,
Yeah, I
but
agree
that's
with
real.
P.
Well, listen, that's something I stand on. I
stay on the
stand
subject
on.
then. Shit, y'all agree with me.
So go ahead and read some of these praying these. Kareem has already commented. He says,
Where you? Oh, we above that. Hey,
We already-
Tony.
oh, we up here. You coming
Yeah.
up here. Okay,
Yeah,
where we
well,
going?
Tony right here.
All right.
He make
Hello
me
and
read what's on
share.
the
Hey,
screen.
Marcella.
All
Thank you,
right.
Tony girl.
Yeah.
Now we at Shamika Jackson. There's truly some terrible mothers out there. She agrees with P. Somebody agreed with her. Who was that? Shanika agreed with P.
Hey, slow this shit down. And
Go faster.
I know I'm trying to get through it. I agree with P.
Goddamn fast.
Lord, too many people didn't agree with P today. Shanika said married or not. She
You
talking
should
about
have
them
that
being-
blood test.
I agree with you, Nika. Kareem said DNA test should be mandatory. I agree with Kareem.
All right, Shayla Trees.
For real. P. Dang, everybody agree with P today.
But I'm also gonna drop a little nugget in how to put your baby mama on child support without putting her on child support.
Okay, we're gonna let
Okay.
you talk. Go ahead and finish reading the podcast.
Yolanda said yes.
What's up, Shay? What's up, Shay? She said yes. All right.
Y'all.
Shay said rings don't stop ish. She talked about we
Okay.
talked about even
So
if you're
everybody's on the mail. Okay, go ahead.
Tanika said, right, Priyan. I see shit on both ends for my brother. Right. When you got brothers, you don't see it like the average woman.
Yeah.
It happens way too often these days. And then humble Danny says, I agree. Every child in this world needs a blood test.
How important is it for the step kid to like you? How important is that? How is important when you start dating for men, when you start dating a woman? And praying, how important for a female is it for your guy to have a great relationship and your kids to like the guy? Is that deal breakers for y'all?
Now that I'm older, yes, I understand it. A few years ago, I didn't get it, and my kids hated my ex. I mean, hated him with a passion.
Really?
They couldn't stand it.
Why did they hate it?
Why?
They had so many valid reasons. Now
Why?
that
So they did have a lot of good reasons?
yes, now that I'm past it and I can see back where I had to just kind of sit back. But it's very important. I see a complete difference in my current relationship and my last
In other
one.
words, the dick had to wear off for her to see clearly. The dick wore off. She was able to see clearly.
Do that. Do that.
I'm just saying real shit.
That is not the real shit.
Oh, now I see. Goddamn it, now I can see clearly.
First of all, I was not stigmatized. I was not stigmatized. Let me start there. No, I it is.
Why would you say it is?
But really, if you really stop and think about it, when your kids, when your friends don't want you to be with that dude, does that not push you towards him more? When people are like, don't fuck with him, don't fuck with him.
Man, female friends keep them single.
Actually, not these days, because I do the opposite of what my friends tell me to do.
Really?
Yes, we'll tell each other, like, keep it honest, keep it 100%. But it does, just because my friend tell me it, and just because I tell her something, don't mean that she's going to do it. We ask each other's opinions every other day on the phone. We could probably most likely gonna do the opposite every time.
But Jayla, if they tell you not to fuck with somebody, does that push you closer to them? They'd be like, do you be like, I think I'm good, or I want to see what everybody is saying not to fuck with them about?
No, I don't think it pushes me closer to that person. If I genuinely want to fuck with that man, I'm gonna fuck with him, and that would be from my own personal. Like, I'm gonna talk shit with my homegirl, and she might talk shit about him too. Right. But at the end of the day, let me finish. At the end of the day, even she tell me like that, you don't need to be him, you better than him, and I decide to still continue with him. But that's just my own decision. Like, it's nothing that she can say that's gonna influence that. The only person that's gonna be that decider factor of to stop messing with that man would be myself. Nobody will ever be able to influence that. Other than that man.
Let me say this thing. You finna talk right quick. Let me say something right quick. Hey, a lot of times, y'all say that, but then same damn time, your homegirl, if she putting up with the same type of shit she telling you not to put up with, that make her disqualified to give you any goddamn information or what they call it, guidance or Advice.
Yeah.
She disqualified. If her nigga beating her ass and she tell you, girl, don't fuck with him, he with me, he with bitches. You should be.
Unfortunately, again, I agree with AP. I'm not taking no advice from somebody that ain't mastered what I'm trying to get to. You single, you with a different Negro every day. You want to be mine, baby. You can't. You can't. It don't work like that.
And they only got a lot of advice if that nigga you fucking with got something going on more than they Tyrone.
Yeah, so the nigga you fucking with got motion. The nigga you got fucking with got motion, but that nigga don't have motion. So they want to knock you out.
I'm tell you what she gonna do. She gonna go court connect and look that nigga up without you even asking her to do it. Girl, did you know he was married before and nigga got 5 baby mama did this? That bitch, I just met him last night. I don't even know that shit yet.
She already got him.
Have you been triggered?
No, I'm just saying the real shit because B-Level ain't gonna say real shit on here. So I'm gonna say real shit for the niggas in the goddamn comment that they want to say, but they don't want their name in the goddamn comment because they baby mama might put them on child support tomorrow.
Read this comment from Shay Latrice. It's a long one. You might have to read it over there because it's gonna run out.
I just need to say I genuinely hate when I agree with AP.
Man, what I just tell you, friend, stop saying that.
I'm trying Jayla tonight.
Just do this. Just do that. Just do that. Just do that when you agree. Just don't say the phrase.
Okay. All right. Shay Latrice says it's way up there for me. Let's be real. Kids become teens, and the custodial parents can plant seeds of hate towards the step parent, especially if they still have strong feelings for their exes. Is crazy fatal attraction that an ex can have for you.
We want to talk about that, Shay Latrice. Go ahead, next one.
Then she wanted to correct herself and say non-custodial parent. They can be the mom or the dad because there are some deadbeat moms out there too. Okay, we agree, Shay.
Yeah.
Shamika said, can't nobody do my research better than me.
Okay. All right, Kareem is saying.
Kareem, he said, if you are a man dating a woman or married to a woman with kids from a previous relationship, as a man, you have to understand you'll never be number one in that woman's life. Her kids will always be her top priority. So if you can't handle that, don't date women with kids. That's a big old fact.
That's a big round of applause for that comment. Yeah. You will never be, and for real, I don't know that I ever want to be before her kids, right? So I don't never want to be number one. Yeah, but to Kareem's point, I do agree with that.
No, what I do is, they say you can't beat them, join them. So I join the goddamn kids, because it's majority overruled in America, right? So what I do is I get the kids, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to be their daddy. I want to be the role model. What I do is if they daddy ain't in their life, Father's Day come up, what we're going to do? We're going to go to Walgreens, CVS, still get a goddamn Father's Day card. We're still going to sign them motherfucker, and we're still going to give it to your daddy from you. You know,
I ain't getting his ass shit.
no,
I ain't gonna get that. I'm not. I'm not doing that.
I gotta show the kid how to.
Now,
Let
now,
me show you why.
but P, he has to earn that. Now, if he's a good dad, I might do it.
No.
But if he a bad dad, you gonna go get him a car?
Yeah, because you got to understand, it's hard for dad to be what he didn't see. If daddy didn't see love,
Oh, that's
he can't
that's
show you
excuse.
love.
That's
So let me show you-
excuse.
wait a minute, I know
That's
what you're saying,
excuse, P.
but
Because
what-
I didn't have my dad in my
I
life, so that is
understand I
excuse.
understand, but you had other niggas around you that was good daddies.
But they
Good
wasn't
role
my
models.
dad. But they wasn't my dad.
I know,
So
but they showed you
so
daddy
sometimes you have to be smart enough to learn by
But
mistakes
what
of
I'm
what you
saying,
didn't have as
I'm
well.
gonna get the nigga Father's Day card from their son because it's their son. So
I hear you.
one day, what that's called from a dude is it's called keeping that back door open. Daddy might not be right now. 5 years from now, daddy might be come to himself and see what he was doing wrong. That back door I kept open for him as a nigga, so where he can come back to be in his kid life. You know, we never know who daddy might be or what he might transform to be the best parent.
I hear you.
kept that back
I hear
door
you.
open for him,
That's very admirable
you know?
of you.
You better than me, baby. Because
yeah,
my
I ain't either. I
my
ain't doing
first
that.
baby daddy, I can tell you this. I will burn a card if my daughter tried to have bought him one back in the day. He don't deserve nothing.
Some of these baby
See, but
daddies
see,
are
now watch
bad,
this.
P. Some of them
Now,
are
if the
bad.
baby daddy don't deserve shit,
That's
he
what I'm
gonna
saying.
show that he ain't shit. And then the kid got to see that for themselves.
No, I get that.
Yeah, but
I
we
get
ain't
that.
going out our way to front and pretend.
Nah,
You sorry, you sorry. You been a value, you been a value. If you
Yeah, but
ain't,
see, that's how
you
he
don't
was.
get
He ain't shit to
nothing.
you, but he haven't proven himself not to be shit to the kid.
Yeah, he did.
No.
And a lot of times
that's one
kids
area.
know too, P.
Kids know
Kids are
when they
not
daddy
dumb.
sorry.
When they
Kids
4,
know.
5 years old, they don't know a damn thing but mama tell them.
You'd be surprised what kids really know.
Man,
They
I heard-
learn
I
and
heard
pick
all
up
my
on
life,
stuff
you ain't gonna
really
be shit, you
quickly.
gonna be like sorry, I ain't goddamn dead, you know.
Let's go to what Shay Latrice is saying when you have a custodial parent talking shit about the non-custodial parent's partner, right? So if like you and I, P,
Yeah.
we have kids by these women and they're talking shit about our partner, so our kids will not like our partner. Oh, she did this and she did that, and they're
Yeah.
planting those seeds in those kids' minds.
Yeah.
How do you combat that? How do you handle that? Do anybody on the podcast have any advice over a custodial parent saying something negative about the non-custodial parent
Oh,
partner?
yeah, that's easy. I dealt with that all my life as a kid. You know, every time I come home, the daddy had you around that bitch. No, mama, I wasn't around her, but I really was around her, but I tell her now. So,
Right.
so as I get older, I reverse engineered it. What that mean is, now you baby mama, my dad, you got a girlfriend? No, dad ain't got no girlfriend.
But you do have a girlfriend, P. So
But
why
I
you lying
gotta
to your
tell my
kids?
kids I ain't got shit.
Kids,
I got
P, you
Hey,
doing too
kids
much.
ain't
So
lying.
now, what you saying? You gonna hide your relationship with your
until
girl?
I marry him, until I
Come
engage to
on,
him.
P. But that's not even reasonable.
I know
That's not even reasonable.
But think about it though. You're saying introduce my kids to all girlfriends I ever have.
No,
See,
I'm
then
not
that's no
saying
problem
that. I'm
if
not
you flood
saying
the
that.
women that many times.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, exactly.
Hey, like I said,
Don't worry. I got one right here.
No, but what I'm saying, P, is so what I hear you saying is that you're not going to be serious enough to let no person that you're
No.
dating meet your kids.
No, that ain't what I said. I ain't gonna get my kids here. They gonna meet them, but they gonna think that they cousins they meeting. They ain't gonna know. They gonna church them. This is church. Hey, who is that? That's Sister Johnson. That's Sister Johnson. She urged at the church, and sometimes she be laying hand on there and praying for me. That oil on side of the bed.
Jesus
No, I'm just saying. No,
Family friend.
yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
cousin?
No, I'm just throwing out different scenarios, but I ain't never
no
had
problem.
to use them yet. I ain't never had to use none of these scenarios yet. So
Listen, I absolutely love my kids' stepmama. Me and Jessica, you know Jessica.
Mhm, mhm.
Not only do
you must be fat and ugly.
don't be like that. No,
Stop it,
listen,
P.
This is a real person.
Anytime goddamn baby mama
No.
like the goddamn new baby.
No, when you are really through with
And
the
she knocked at it
relationship
ugly. That's
and
my
you
friend,
both
B.
are like, ain't shit. Listen, no, for years they was married for years. He passed away now, but even my family deals with Jessica. She come to my mama house.
Mhm.
Like when you really choose the kids first, you
Right.
are able
That's how
to
it should
do
be.
that.
That's
Yeah.
how it
We've been
should
doing
be.
that for
Yeah.
over 10 years, I feel like now. So even with him passed away, her son is my son, even
Yeah.
the one after my children. So
Yeah.
I really can't relate to the person bashing
That's how it
the
should
other
be.
person.
So you haven't had to deal with somebody that your baby daddy dealing with that y'all didn't get along. You have not dealt in that capacity.
No, even my ex, his other baby mamas, I just don't. I be working too hard to be caring about stuff like I be on my focus be on my bag.
Yeah.
My bag and my
Yeah.
kids, so I can't be worried about no exes.
What is
or nothing like
Shanika
that.
Jackson saying over here?
She said if the step parent treat the kids right, talking down on them will not work. Trust me. That's
Right.
a fact. I agree
Tony
with that.
Dickerson is saying.
She said, so what's the real reason or not be truthful, P? Are you still interested in their mom?
No. Shit, no. You know, nigga gotta maneuver differently because you know you gotta think about this. Men, y'all got weapons to use against us. If we don't do the fuck y'all say do when y'all say do, what that mean? If I don't have the motherfucker at home, it's 6 o'clock. I gotta ask permission. Can I get them next Wednesday to take them to a birthday? No, we going out of town. Guess what? I can't get them. But if I go to the school and check them out any goddamn way, now I'm risking for you to call them up and police, tell them I kidnapped the goddamn baby. Now I'm risking being put on child support next Monday. Now I'm risking not being able to see their ass for 2 or 3 weeks. I gotta come to church. They don't even go to see the motherfuckers.
Ooh, you got some.
It don't go on my way.
I know that from the bottom of your chest.
I'm telling you, there's niggas out here, they can't see their kid that they gonna see their goddamn kid read the Easter speech on Sunday.
Read Shayna Tree's comment.
Jesus.
Brian.
Remain calm. I don't gotta stoop low, and I will show you really how low the other parent has been. I remain respectful towards the kid and let them know I am the door. I am the door. It's always open.
Maybe I am the door that is always open here, but not forceful.
Okay, so she's
I can
saying
get that.
even when they trying to treat her bad, she still take the higher road.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying. I can apply that because I haven't been in that situation, but I don't know how I would handle that.
No, you can't because your baby daddy probably still be wanting to get what you see. I'm gonna say this right.
My baby daddy has passed away, man.
Yeah, before he died, he probably still
No, he didn't.
Because not to my you directly understand. Some women,
Mike on your face.
their baby daddies use the baby to get you pregnant to stay in your life, and you just didn't know it. You know, some niggas think because I have a baby with you, I'm still gonna always be able to get that thing, or you gonna always be in my life. You know,
Some do think that. I mean,
That's
you got
true.
some that
Some
do think that. So
You see the way I come.
so let's talk about something that we have talked about time after time on this podcast. I promise you, if we've had a dime for every time we've talked about that. What are y'all talking about over there?
I'm gonna hit P. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay. P, stop being managed over there. Let's talk about something that we've talked about time and time, and that's discipline, right? When you're dating somebody, and let's say you're dating somebody, a mother, or let's say a father. Let's put it, because we always talk about the guys. Let's spin this for the mother's sake. Yeah. Say that you're dating somebody that's heavy on discipline, and the mother is not. Do you balance letting that guy discipline your kids because you don't have a lot of discipline? Or do you say you not their daddy? You can't tell my kids nothing.
They probably won't work out. But it is one thing I know for sure from having, my daddy, my daddy too. If it don't come from love, kids can tell. So you can't discipline me, and I know really you only really want my mama, and you don't give a damn about me. That ain't gonna happen, and not in this household. I will run you off before you even can get through the door good. But I think when it's coming from a place of love and the children are young enough, you can't come in nobody's life and they 14, 15, 16 years old. You talked about give me your phone. Let me turn the internet off because you did what? Who finna let you do that?
So you're saying the kids have to be young enough to receive it.
And feel the love behind it.
And they need to feel the genuine love that you really are doing right by these kids, and you not just on some muncho shit, basically, is what I hear.
Agreed.
Do you agree with that, Tristan?
Yeah.
Okay. And so if you feel those two things, Priyan, do you let the guy discipline your child? If you feel like they're young enough, and obviously you have older children, but if your children were young enough, and here's the kicker, you're not heavy on discipline. So you kind of feel like They kind of missed their dad. You know, you and your dad was never together.
Mhm.
And so you've been raising these, let's say, boys, right?
Yeah.
In their young age, and you know you need some type of father figure. Are you open to letting your boyfriend discipline your children?
If they young enough, and if I really feel like he gonna be around.
Are you open to letting me buy their ass some combo meals?
If
Are you open to let me buy a Happy Meal?
listen to this. Think about from a kid's mind. Every time they mama get a boyfriend, she want to let this man take their Nintendo Switch out their hand. That's gonna be a problem eventually. You have to really, as a mama, gauge this person. Do you really see yourself with this person long term? Because if you don't, why are you letting them have any type of action towards your child like that? That doesn't make sense
about
to
every
me.
time your dad ain't paid that child support, and I got to come out my pocket and feed your mom and pay that $155
And so
late bill.
that's a great point. What
But I
P
can
is
feed them.
saying, if I'm good enough to provide for them,
Mhm.
if I am good enough to take them to basketball practice when they dad
And don't charge
does
no
not
gas
show
money.
up, I didn't say don't charge no gas. If I am good enough to help you with some of the things that they need in life, they need stuff for the school. They didn't call dad. Dad say, you know,
Yeah.
whatever he.
As soon as it's time to discipline, it's a problem.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, P. So they
I
step
say,
in.
man, I don't
They
like
can
that.
step
So you
in with
agree with me?
every other
I don't
situation.
like that.
You agree with me?
He just caught.
You agree?
I'm saying
You agree with me?
So,
Mike, close.
You agree
So-
with me?
So this the thing. I understand that too, but I still think that conversation has to be had, because if me and you are dating and you care about me, it shouldn't be no stipulations why you don't want to give my kid a combo damn meal.
Y'all package deal.
No, but we also need to have the conversation. Do we right now feel like we're taking it to the next level? What are we doing here?
Well, we need to have a conversation about me spending this money on this combo
No,
meal.
that's not true. That's not true. Me and date all the time and buy meals, buy gifts and stuff like that with absolutely no intention of longevity. Now we know this.
And so praying probably a combo meal is probably a bad example of it, right?
Yes.
No. Let's say something a little bit deeper, right? Let's say birthday parties, right? Let's say let's not combo meal, but let's say birthday. Let's say Christmas is coming up, right? And their dad is not giving them. So I am good enough to buy Christmas gifts. I'm good enough to buy birthday gifts, because most good men, if they see a need,
we gonna have to.
I'm gonna bring a therapist
y'all
on.
talk about P.
When we get these topics, P be on.
Oh, I got my real niggas in the comments, right? And they doing shit like this.
But as I'm saying, so most good dudes, when they see a need, they're going to do.
Yeah.
Right. Most good. If you know that kid is not getting nothing for their birthday, you would be less of a man to be dating their mama and not step up.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
So what I hear P saying is, I'm good enough to buy Christmas presents. I'm good enough to buy birthday presents, but I'm not good enough to say, you know, you did wrong. Give me that phone. Give me that phone, because there is there's double side of responsibility.
Yeah.
There's more than just provide for them, right? You got to teach them how to be responsible. You got to teach them that they're wrongdoing. There are consequences for doing wrong.
Yeah.
There is a double role for a father.
Yeah.
And so what I'm hearing you saying, Priyan, is you don't negate those responsibilities to only people that you feel like is going to be in your future, basically.
Long haul,
So you're
yes.
careful with who you
Yes.
let those
Getting
responsibilities.
that pussy. If you don't see me in long haul, I see me with your goddamn kids. If you don't see me.
That is not the real world. That's not even the real world. Like
We talking about real world shit.
you date people date all the time. You have to figure out.
And y'all baby daddies be slanging it left and right. But so what you mean that you can't be?
You right, Jayla.
But I be slanging it. But I be slanging down the baby daddy, so I do have an opinion here. Don't say that.
Yes.
But I'm slaying down the baby daddy.
Yes.
I got an opinion.
So what I hear Priyan saying is, ladies, it's okay to give that responsibility to some guy. right? It's not okay to give it to every guy. That's
Right.
what I hear you
You got a
saying.
good job. Bitch,
Right.
you work at Union
It's,
Pacific.
it's
You get
some
30
guys
years,
that come
bitch.
in as soon as they on their first, on the first time they met your child, and they talking about, it's 8 o'clock. Y'all need to be in the bed and sleep. Wait,
Just really calm down.
The only reason I want to be in the bed at 8 o'clock because I'm trying to get some of the thing you. That's the only reason I'm going in the bed at 8 o'clock. You to myself, we can't do it right now. The kids still up. So hey man, y'all gonna go to bed, dog. Y'all take the game in the room. You know.
Okay,
It's their house.
let's switch. Okay, we have been talking about blending families with kids. Let's talk about blending families with mothers. Let's talk about blending families. Wait, let's read these comments before we go.
Okay, Shanika. So Pope, Olivia Pope said, no, it's not going to work. That was when you asked if they didn't agree with the discipline thing. Okay.
Okay.
Shanika Jackson said, a mother should want her child's father to take any initiative to pick up, bring them late, or checking them out of school, etc. I'm with it. All children need to spend time with both parents, especially if they don't live with their fathers, mothers, etc. Normalize both parents being equal in the child's life.
But Shanika, that's probably not realistic to think that you're going to be equal.
Nope.
If you know, even if you're spending the equal amount of time at each one of their house, it's probably not going. It's unrealistic to think that you're going to be equal in that child's life.
So mama really got more say so than daddy.
Well, that's typically
That's
what's
most
going
of the time
on.
because
Yeah.
they came out of us.
Right.
Okay, but you don't say anytime you
We
pay for
put
some
that
goddamn
in
shit.
you. Well, I didn't-
Yeah, you can't make it without you. We put them in.
What's this down here in front of me?
But you know, a lot of times, but the thing is, we gotta be a good nigga. We don't have no say so. Woman got all the say so. If she don't put my name on that paperwork at the school, I can't check him out. If she don't put my name on birth certificate, she got all those choices up to her. I can't make her do none of that shit. I can't make her let me see him. I can't put myself on child support. I can't put myself on the goddamn birth certificate. I can't even credit motherfucker on my goddamn taxes without her permission.
Well, actually, Arkansas is changing a lot.
And they ain't changed yet.
They have. They are going more towards a joint custody, and even if the mother makes more money, they are now making the mother have to pay child support.
That's true.
That's happening right now. I have a friend who just went through that. So Arkansas is changing the law about that, and I do feel, I'm gonna say this, I do feel like, again, I come from my brother's standpoint. I do feel like the men do get the bad end of the stick with child support.
We do.
That's
We
not
do.
fair.
We do.
Messes up your personal record, your driver record, heck, your license. You can't get certain jobs, and you won't even know if the kid's yours yet. That's not fair. So I
Hey,
do agree with
the
that.
bad part about child support, don't give a damn. You can go down there and tell motherfucker I'm your baby daddy. They go open up a case and give me 30 days to reply. If I don't reply and say shit, they got to give them case gonna be open up. They're gonna start stacking it up.
Yeah.
$45 a week, nigga.
Read Shanika's comment there.
Shanika basically saying the person who coming in, she's saying she prayed that he's whooping his own kids' asses as well. So don't be coming over here trying to whoop on my children and you ain't whooping your own. You
Okay.
can't.
No, you're not even present in your own shit.
Yeah.
Up here trying to whoop somebody else.
See, that's what blend the family is. If my kids living here with us, with your kids. But go ahead.
Okay, I feel you on that. Okay, it depends on the character. It depends on how he treats me. If he can discipline my child.
Now, Tony is saying it depends on the guy's character of how he treat her, is whether she will let him discipline her kid.
I don't know
Okay,
if I agree with that.
that's what Tony said. Tony said, "You treat me nice, I might let that go."
Read those.
Okay, what did
She
Shayla
say,
say?
I agree with Priyan on this one because it really depends on whether this will be a long time or a little while versus a little while.
All
That's
right.
factual. Shay said, would it hurt to come to the mom and dad and let us agree on disciplinary action? Come to me first. Let us agree on what it is, right? So bringing that third person into the real mom and the real dad and deciding together.
Well,
What you
I don't know.
saying?
I mean, I think what I hear her saying, let me put her comment back up. I think if you're a father, you need to come to her before you say something to her kids.
Yeah.
That's what I
Oh,
heard
okay.
her.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I think
I
she's
have no
saying.
problem doing that. Now they don't call me a bitch ass nigga, a whole ass, the fuck, all this. Nigga, I ain't coming to your ass at all. Whooping my ass. What you mean, your motherfucker want to break the fuck up, nigga? I ain't gonna beat you more bitches in this motherfucking house.
Okay. What's up,
It's their house. It's
And
their
then-
house.
Shit, nigga,
And then
y'all can't come to my house no more either, nigga. Tell your mama meet me a come and go. See your bad ass. Let me know your ass gone.
What is the last comment from Sharon?
Oh, Sharon said facts.
All right, let's switch over and
Hey,
talk
Cassandra.
about relationships, blending families with your mother, which would be your mother-in-law, and your siblings, which is your sisters and brothers. We talked about kids. How important is it for the mother to bless the relationship, Priyan? If you're dating a guy who is close with his mother, but his mother don't like you, how important, and I'm not saying she like you, let's say she does like you, but how important is it for you to get along with the mother-in-law?
It is of zero importance to me.
Say it again.
Absolutely goddamn zero.
Zero.
It don't mean nothing. I don't care about nobody. Mama liking me. I do not care. If you want to know,
Priyan, you don't care if they
no. Listen, let me tell you, mamas love me, but I'm gonna tell you, they love me, and it's just by the grace of God they do. Because if they didn't, I would not care. If you care that much about what your mama think, go live with your mama, be with your mama, sex your mama, go drink with your mama. Yes.
Go fuck on your mama.
What your mama think?
Yeah. Mama got a son.
I genuinely do not care.
Okay.
Now, you go both ways with your daddy, though. If your daddy didn't like the nigga, would you still?
Is it important that your dad like your boyfriend, Priyan?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, see,
Yes. He know my daddy though.
Yeah. Oh, he's good. He's good.
Let me tell you this.
We just talking about if you didn't know your daddy.
No, but okay, let me tell you this about my dad. Let me tell you why. If my daddy don't like you, I better understand it's a serious reason. My daddy is the most, I don't know, fair person I know, so level headed, just all around. He knows people. He worked in the industry. He's been over people. So if he tell me to go left, I'm going left.
That's funny. Has OB ever told you, Priyan, I don't like that person?
No, not in that way. But what he has said is, can I help you with him? Do you want me to help him get a better job? Like, can I guide him? He'll sit down with him, and he has done that. He has done that, but he ain't never. If he did, I promise you, I would have walked away.
Really?
In that day.
So Anthony, how important is it? How important is it when I'm talking about Anthony, Tristan, and Jayla? And I feel like I know Jayla's answer about her mom, but how important is it for your parents to like your partner? I'm gonna start with Jayla first, since I feel like I know. How is it important for your mama to like your boyfriend, Jayla?
It's not.
It's not.
It's
okay.
not.
What about your dad?
My dad, he's so nonchalant. He gonna tell me what it is, but it's nah.
You still kind of go with what you feel.
Yeah, but I also would say I'm hard headed. I'm gonna do what I want.
Right.
Like, I just said it earlier with my friend. She gonna tell me that bad. I'm still gonna do it if I want it. Like, my opinion is the final opinion, and that's all that matters. If I'm gonna fool with you, I fool with you, regardless if people wanted me to or not.
Tristan, how important is it? I've met your mom. How important is it?
They be liking a lot of people I talk to more than they like me.
So obviously, when you say they be giving more people the benefit that you don't even mess with.
Because I'm like, if something happened, what did you do? Like,
why did I do you? What they do to you?
That's how they do me.
Okay. And then dad, what about the dad? Tristan? He don't have no. Okay. Anthony, what about your mom? Is it important for your mother to like whoever?
No, it ain't important. It ain't important for her mama to like me either.
Yeah.
Because I ain't fucking her mama. So, her mama ain't got no.
Gotta go to mother.
Because that's what matter. Shit, hey, your mama should have no opinion in this relationship if I ain't having sex with her too. Shit, if you want an opinion, she be bring that thing over here. I'm
see me, Jay. There you go with that thing.
You see me, Jayla?
I can't say pussy. What she do?
Nothing.
Do you guys feel like?
Don't do it again.
Do you guys feel like if we talked about the mother, siblings, obviously they can't be important if the mother is not. Your sisters, your brother. Praying you close to Tony. Is that important? If Tony don't really fool with him, is that important? And I'm just saying this because I know our praying family. Is that
not really? Because Tone don't really like nobody.
Yeah. So
that'll never happen.
Okay.
And if he did, I would be worried because that means they probably like Tony.
Yeah.
No.
Tristan, is it okay? What about if your siblings? They're not important. Jayla, we already know none of you don't have any. Do you have siblings?
No, I'm only child.
You're only child. Okay, and then Anthony, sisters, brothers, that's not important.
Brothers, they'll say something to the person. So
I like that.
What they gonna say? Give me an example what they say. Oh,
Hey,
they
peace
If they
on
don't-
men.
if
They
they
gonna let me know. They don't feel like they gonna say something to the person. They ain't even gonna say nothing to me. They gonna say, "Hey, what you? Why you do?" Yeah,
Yeah.
They gonna
treat
say-
my brother right.
Do you guys ever feel like that you guys are in between if you were in a situation where your parents didn't like your siblings or your sister or your kids? Do you feel like you guys are in between two people that you love trying to make both of them happy? Obviously, it doesn't matter to Jayla, so she's never in this situation, but people that,
I can speak hypothetically.
Okay, well, speak
yeah,
on
do you feel like you would be, and obviously, Jayla, I think you would say no, because you already said you don't really, it's not important to you. So if
I
they,
feel like if I had kids, if my kids gave an opinion that they did not like my partner, my kids would be my priority. So I would value that. My kids would be the only opinion in God that would, if I got a sign for God, then yes, that would trump anything, even my own hard-headed values. That would trump everything.
but and I know we say we don't care, but what would be some reasons that would make you change your mind for your kid or your mother saying, I don't like them because of what? What could be something that be so detrimental that it would change what you guys think, you know, how far you would go in a relationship with somebody?
If I were to have kids and my kids were to mention something about energy, then that's an automatic.
The energy is off.
Yeah, I think kids are a great reader of energy. If my kids automatically say, "I just something about their vibe, their energy," automatic. All right.
Well, that's kind
I got that mic on that.
but you know what though, Jayla, that's kind of not unfair because energy could be different to different people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you saying that you are, if your kids or your mom say their energy
Not
off,
my mama.
okay, not your mama, just kids.
Yes, kids.
So if
My
your
mama is
kids say,
too
"Mama,"
opinionated.
their energy is just off, you're willing to sacrifice somebody that you care about based on some kids saying their energy is off?
Motherfucker ain't paying no bills. They ain't doing a goddamn thing. Then when they get old and we don't like,
Sometimes your partner could just be an introvert and his energy is not friendly.
But
He don't give
I
vibes.
still feel like kids are, if this is like, younger kids, I'm not talking about teenagers. 'Cause
Right.
Of course, they can have a little bit more of an influence that's
Right.
not
You're
pure.
talking about young kids.
But I'm talking about a young kid. If they were to voice that, like, is it something off, mom,
Yeah,
or
mom.
something? I would value that because at this point, I'm okay. Like, what are they seeing that I'm not
Let
seeing?
me tell you what they saying. Really. Mama, his energy out. He like he'll whoop my ass. I get out of line. So I don't want you dating that nigga. Mom. He like he a real nigga that wants some kids' ass.
If I was to have kids, if you saw me interacting with my friends' kids or like, anything like that, they always say, sometimes I get nervous when you watch my kid. Not because that I won't watch them, but I can turn on being stern really quick because I don't play. Like, we're going to have fun, we're going to goof off, but we're going to be in order at the same time. So I just don't see, if I were to have kids, I would have that same type of vibe. And so
Right.
it wouldn't be that my kids would be off the wall and bad. And so it just because they were scared of giving a whooping because mama already had that expectation.
Right.
So I still, if my kid were to tell me if something is off with their energy, I'm going to go with my child.
I guess I'm looking for in our conversation, what would be so serious that you guys would end a relationship for?
Like a red flag type
Yeah,
of
what
deal.
would
Like maybe
be-
if the kids say, "Oh, I think I feel him looking at me a certain type of way,"
Yes.
or
you
I think
know-
I saw him in your savings in the room, stealing some dollars or something like that.
Yeah,
Stealing something.
or he's looking at me like he wants to be sexual with
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
or
yeah.
he
That's
he
different.
touched me inappropriately
Yeah.
or something. Now I think those are things that we need to dive into that, right?
Yeah.
We can't overlook that because we're getting a little bit past just feelings, right?
Yeah.
But those are the type of things that I would be looking, and those would be type of the things that I would want my baby mamas to, if my kids told them something about the person that they were dating, that they would just like, okay, now we need to figure this. This is more a little serious than they just don't like them.
Yeah, that's why I encourage all women, get you some ring cameras put up in your house because kids will lie on your ass too.
Right.
So get some
They
ring
have.
camera put up.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't want that nigga. They don't want you fucking with that nigga. So they'll tell you, mom, he look at this, or he did this to make you go back to fucking with sorry ass daddy. So I encourage women to get rings up in your house. That way you can see your kids alive. Now, what would be a red flag to make your kid move out the goddamn house, move in with grandma? If she lied on a nigga, you call him lying on a nigga, or if he lied on the goddamn dude, and
Is this another
what-
thing?
No,
Right.
They the real shit though. You know, motherfucker made their kid move out the house and stay with their goddamn grandparents. Or they,
And
or
that's a lot of times when the kids are older and they're not getting along with the dad, so they move out. Yeah, that's a lot. Normally,
what
kids
about
are
they
not
stealing
moving.
out your boyfriend car? They stealing out his wallet when he in the shower in your bedroom.
You got to deal with that. Those are things that you have to deal with.
Y'all get quiet.
I'm just questioning.
It's so
Have you been dealing
No,
with?
general real shit. I'm talking real shit. The niggas in the comments want to know, but they ain't gonna say it because they ain't gonna be on that goddamn comment. So I'm just saying shit they want to know.
And I would say, P, those are older people questions. So obviously, if they stealing out the car, if you can prove that, then that's something that the mother should be willing to address. And it depends on where she is in life. Like for example, if she's stealing out the car, but she living with her own, she need to get her kid in check. And if she can't do that, then obviously that's something that she has to decide. Is it more impactful for him to be in the house with me? But him moving with his grandma don't satisfy that he's still a rogue and he's still stealing. So that don't change. So just because he go over to grandma's house, he's still stealing. He's if that's true that he's stealing out your car.
Still as long as he's still out my goddamn house. He's still out grandma's
No, but you want to teach him how to steal, P. What does Tony L. Dixon say? We need to get past this comment.
She's saying what she meant by that was she don't want him taking the animosity he has for her out on the kids. That's when she said how he treats her.
Okay.
So if he acting real funny with her, don't be trying to beat my
Women
kids.
do it all the time.
Okay, Tony is saying.
I'm dating him and it's not important.
All right, Sharon Atkins is saying.
I didn't marry his mammy.
I heard that, Mammy.
Mammy, not
Sharon.
mama, mammy.
What she said.
What Prince said, the daddy, granny,
And the sisters.
Okay.
Patricia Moreland is saying.
All of that, Princess. I approve your answer.
Shanika Jackson is saying.
The relationship shouldn't matter. A real mother will still let her child know your child's relationship is much more important.
Okay. All right. Shayla Treese.
Sometimes mother-in-laws can be hard, but let's face it, at the altar, it's the man and the woman, and only you are a mama's boy. Go be with her.
I heard that. Sharon Atkins.
If I'm all.
Tony L. Dixon is saying.
If we vibe, we vibe. I'll never be disrespectful to anyone's mom, but some have their type of woman they want their son to date and might not be what she expected. So it's not important. I'm dating them.
I heard that. Patricia saying.
I miss my dad's opinion.
Sharon is also saying.
My dad liked my husband and my mom as well, but his folks hated my ass.
Shayla Treese is saying.
Shay saying, hey, B, what about if the person is a different race? Does that matter?
Oh, hell no. That thing still what to say.
Well, no, I think a lot of the in-laws probably frown upon an interracial relationship. My daughter, Randy, has a white boyfriend.
What color her boyfriend is?
You're right.
Oh, okay.
Now, I can't decide who she likes or who likes him. I would prefer, that would be my preference, but I want somebody that loves her. I don't really care what color they are. You know what I mean? They could be black, white, brown, whatever, as long as they treat her right and she's happy. So that's not a problem. But some parents don't want their kids dating another race.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. That's their belief. What is Marcella Town Winston saying?
Kids definitely can feel that bad energy.
That's what Jayla's saying. Okay.
Yes,
Say.
those are definitely a big deal breakers.
All right.
Talking about the energy, I think.
And then the last thing with Sharon.
Exactly. That's when you have a conversation with your children and some kids be knowing that a person isn't right. My children ages when I started dating my husband were 13, 12, and 9.
Damn, I'm over 6 weeks apart.
They all said, oh, mom, he cool, go for it. And they became very close because he was a big kid himself.
All right, so obviously we've had a lot of conversation about that. I want to move over to our next conversation, which is we've kind of crossed over baby mama, baby daddy politics. What is, and I think Priyan, even though your baby daddy has passed, what is the opinion of a healthy relationship? What does a healthy relationship look like with a co-parent?
With the co-parent, so in my case, me and Jessica, we went around Arthur when we made sure that we communicated so that the kids could understand we wasn't faking like we liked each other.
Okay.
We also made it real clear because kids are so smart. They will tell the other parent one thing, they're gonna come tell me one thing. We started making sure that when we communicated, we would let them know, well, Jessica told me that y'all said this. Because even though they love Jessica, they still kids want their mama and their daddy together at first. So what we did, communication was the huge part of ours. We pretty much made sure anything that was about my children, which we all call our children, or her children, which are mine too now, we made sure that we talked about it. We made sure then after me and Jessica talked about it, we let their daddy know how we decided.
Is that realistic? Is that a great principle to live by? And is that realistic if you and the dad don't have any? I mean, is that a realistic way to live? Like, is that?
So I think he liked it because it was no drama. So he basically just let us, when we decided on weekends, holidays, and all that, we kind of went based on me and Jessica job schedules.
Right.
And then he would go with it because, I mean, he happy that we ain't bickering and acting a fool.
Right.
And to me, it was better for our kids, even to this day. Yeah.
Is that obviously, Anthony, I don't think that you think that goes that smoothly, right? Is that something that you could?
If the new girlfriend ain't fine or them ex-girlfriend, it can work. But hell, if
there's some jealousy, it ain't gonna go that smooth.
New girlfriend be bad than that baby mama over with. I'm telling you, you can't do that. You gotta get your fat, flabby ass, Respucia looking ass girlfriend.
Can you and your ex be friends? Is it out of the picture for you to be friends with your ex?
Hell yeah, you can't be friends.
I don't want to be friends with my ex.
Well, let me just say this. So my ex and I we're not friends right off, right?
Yeah.
It took some people getting over some people. Taylor and Brian's mom, we became friends, but we wasn't friends after we divorced, right? It took some time before we became friends. But after and I'm like, Anthony, I found out that when they got them they moved on and they got them another dude, they was cool with being friends with me. You know what I mean? But when they were not happy, it was really hard because I was looking at stuff in my interest and what I needed to do. And she was looking at, it was just more difficult when she was not happy.
Yeah.
I've kind of always kind of did my thing, but Anthony was right that the women a lot of times drive the relationship. If the women are happy, then a lot of times that relationship will be cool. If they not happy and they not content, you gonna go through some hell if that woman is not satisfied. So I found out the more that she was happy, so I couldn't be friends with any of my ex. Not that we were, mad. They did not serve my best interest. They were always looking that they wanted me to do more. I wasn't doing enough. And it a lot of times it never was
then
enough.
It backfire as well. Once you move on with a new chick and she still see you contacting your ex bitches, ex girlfriends, and all that, now she feels some type of way because they still your ex. They still somebody you used to fuck on in her eyes, which I understand.
Do you guys feel like if you are the mothers, that it is important that a dad provide time and financial resources, and if he's doing one and not the other? How do you handle that? If he is saying, I got time, but I can't afford to give you money, or vice versa. If he's saying that I'm giving you money, I just don't have the time. How do y'all deal with that as mothers?
I'd rather do the time than the money. I got my own money.
Yeah. So you would much rather spend time.
Yeah. I'm cool. If you got something going and you broke right now, I don't care. Spend time with your kid. That's who I am though. Because I'm gonna make sure mine's straight. Anybody who know me know that I ain't never had to worry about nobody else. What you do is a bonus. I appreciate it.
But it's different, friend, because you are okay financially.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of mothers that are not okay.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So think of the mothers that do not have it as much as you do. And so the deciding factor of you got mothers out here working 2 and 3 jobs because you have deadbeat dads who are not doing their part financially. They may be cool with spending time with them, but how do you handle that? How do you navigate through that?
I still think that. I mean, I wasn't always self-made. I was on food stamps before back in the day and all that, but I still just know, I guess, from losing a father before. I just know it's more important for the presence. I'm never going to be like, oh, you think you finna see them and I ain't got no child support money?
Right.
Close the door. No.
Right.
No, because I do know kids need their father. I do know that. So I don't feel like it's right. I feel like presence is more important than finances. Is that fair that they get to do that? No, but I think long run is better for the kid to have had that parent
in the life than
in
the
their life.
finances.
Yeah, if they didn't have it. And I do feel like, for the most part, I know people love to talk down on Black men, but I do feel like if women gave them more of a chance to be present first instead of nagging them about the money, when the money come, they will handle their business. I do believe that.
Yeah.
But but if every day you hollering, you can't see your kids because you ain't gave me no pamper money or whatever. And so now he just can't see him. So now the baby ain't got no money or no.
And I guess for me, as being someone who is going to help, it really depends on if they got it. If they fucking off in the club and buying bottles, but then they ain't buying their kids, I got a whole issue with that, right?
Yeah.
If they're struggling and they don't have it, then that's a whole nother different story. But I keep my ears pretty to the ground. I see your damn baby daddy, he's stunned in the club and he buying these drop tops and all this shit, but you struggling and you know you ain't got what the baby needs, then that's a whole nother situation. So I get what you're saying as it relates to, you know, seeing and spending time is way more important than financial. But I also think that they go hand in hand because you need rent money, you need light, you know, kids need things too. These kids are expensive as hell. And you got some of these women working 3 and 4 jobs trying to make ends when you have to be you're a picker. You got to pick better people who are going to stand up financially for your kids. Anthony, you were shaking your head. No,
I'm just saying, some guys though, they try to give what they can. You know, if he got $200 or $300 he can give today or next week, they don't want that. I don't want none of that shit. You need, don't bring me no less than 1,000, less than 500. You know, so you know, it's kind of like damn if we do, damn if we don't.
Yeah.
You know?
That's always difficult balancing. You know what is right, what is wrong. You have to have whoever the custodial parent is, and we talked a lot about females being the custodial parents, but we haven't talked much about a male having his child full time. We hadn't talked about that tonight. There are some fathers that are custodial parents, and they're you know standing in the gap for the mothers that are not. Some of them may be doing a great job, some of them may not be. We often see that responsibility in that role as a female. Hardly ever do we look at and switch that hat as it relates to fathers. Do the mothers have the same responsibility to their kids as you would expect the father to have if the father is the custodial parent?
There's some deadbeat mamas out there.
It is.
That's sad, but it is.
Yeah.
And I feel like they don't get talked about as much as the daddies.
No,
They don't.
They don't.
But it's quite a bit of them. And just for reference, if you out here kicking it and your kids is at your mama house or at your baby daddy mama house, you still a deadbeat too. Like they be outside. Where the kids out? They they stay with mama now. That's crazy.
Boy, they be looking like
The granny, the mama.
boy,
Granny,
they be looking like
granny the
$1
mama.
million out there in the club. Boy, you go to their house, boy, they got bed, no headboard. Man.
Mattress, no air.
That's the floor.
Exactly.
That's the floor, Tristan.
Read these comments, Priyan. I think
Okay.
are we right here? Where are we at? Because I done lost place where we at. I
Yeah,
think.
Tony.
Okay.
Tony, she said that thing, dang, P.
Hey, that thing, a horrible thing.
Okay.
Oh,
What is
Lord.
Sharon saying?
Okay, P, stop playing. Olivia Pope said, yes, kids need presents much more than presents.
Okay, we got it. I got that. Big round of applause with that. Big round of applause with that.
Good
Okay.
one.
Shalonda.
Shalonda said,
Shanika, I'm sorry.
Shanika said, you keep living. You keep living because you can't make people do anything, nor can you change them. And I definitely agree with Priyan, all of it.
Okay. Patricia
They
saying.
ain't true on the woman part of the shit. She put your ass on child support. You gonna change, nigga.
Some.
Patricia saying.
It's a shame when they have the money and they think the woman is messed up about his money. Those type of men will lose it in the end. Fact, Miss Patricia, that's a fact.
For real.
All that level, that's the definition of a deadbeat dad.
All right. Is it okay to block your baby daddy, your baby mama?
From the phone.
Yep.
Is it okay to block them?
Yep.
How? Why?
Get your shit together.
Now you see what I'm saying?
You know what? call his phone. Call his
So
phone.
you gonna block the baby daddy from the kid phone too?
No.
She's talking about the her personal phone.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta have a relationship with your child.
Yes.
So,
You
yeah.
ain't gotta go through your baby mama. You
Yeah,
can
I
talk to your child.
agree with that.
Do their
Yeah.
personal
But we
advice.
talking about the one that blocked your ass from the baby phone.
No,
They
we
have
saying-
TP.
I'm talking
They
about
have
from
TP.
your
They
phone.
have
That your ass pay for.
I'm saying from your phone.
You pay for the phone bill and get blocked.
You didn't
Goddamn.
answer the question. It happened to you?
Nah, I'm just speaking for the niggas in the
Yeah,
comments.
okay. All right.
I done been blocked and did a lot of blocking. I done did it all. I don't like. I'm like y'all. The energy. I don't want that.
Now, I'll
energy.
tell you,
Like,
I don't
argue.
I
I don't
go
want to
pick
hear
my
it.
kid up. They got the motherfucking location on. They got the location on. They got them phone.
So they know where you
Hey,
at.
we turn that shit off.
You turn the location
Yeah,
off.
turn that shit off, man. You with your dad. You ain't gotta let your mom know your ass.
Let's read these last comments. Let's go to them.
Okay, where we at?
Right, the
Okay,
Shayla Tree.
BFF. Yep, Shayla Tree says yes, especially if you're on some fatal attraction.
It's
ish.
okay to block, is what she's saying.
Yes.
Pope Olivia saying.
Yes, my son is 34. There is no need to call my 34. Yeah, right.
That's cool.
They even shouldn't have been calling you for like the last 19 years.
Patricia saying.
Now,
Why block him when he don't want to have a relationship with his kids?
Yeah, that's different.
That old blocker, it'll teach him how to treat you.
All right,
all
y'all.
you
We
gotta
go.
do, fellas, just pull up to the goddamn bus stop.
Yeah, you can see them there. Or go to their school. Go to their school. Have lunch with them.
And then go down there
Their
and apply.
name not on the list.
Then go down there and apply for the goddamn food stamp. Put her goddamn name on there, baby. The kid's name. They're gonna send her some child support paper to the house because you don't apply for Medicaid and shit.
Last one, Run Tax Service is
Run
saying.
Tax Service said in most instances, blocking is good.
Dang, y'all really be out here blocking your baby mama?
Yes,
Like
hell
that?
yeah. Shit, yeah. They'll get blocked in a minute. They go to that BS.
Well, how they gonna find out what's wrong with the baby then?
They gotta call the baby.
These are
phone.
older kids, though,
Yeah,
like
call
people
the baby
saying. These
phone.
kids are older kids.
Text his phone.
Yeah.
Don't text me.
All right, we're gonna move over to Tristan Highlight Hustle. Tristan, do you have who you want? Let me go ahead and put this up here and say, listen, every week we highlight local businesses. If you want Tristan to highlight your local business, yeah, send an email to, let me put this deal up here so we can know what we're doing. All right.
Where is Jingle at?
I'm gonna play it. Tristan don't like it, but we're gonna play it. Listen, if you want Tristan to highlight your business, send an email to utbpodcastlr@gmail.com. All right. Now we know that Tristan does not like his
I know.
his drop, but we still gonna play it anyway. Come on, Tristan. Here we go.
Damn, they can't stop the hustle. Damn, they can't stop the hustle. Made a meal without a deal, I got it off the muscle. Damn, they can't stop the hustle.
Now,
We definitely gonna get some.
He like that. All right, Tristan. Who you highlighting
We
this?
didn't get any submissions.
Put your mic closer, Tristan. Your mic is pointing down. Put it.
You don't
Yeah.
even get a chance to talk. You don't even get a chance to say nothing.
Come on.
But no, we didn't get any submissions this week. But however, I do want to highlight this local business by the name of Macintosh Restaurant. Can we get the clap? The clap. Yes, I definitely want to highlight them. They've been in the business a long, long time. I've been here since
Robbie McIntosh?
Yes, Robbie McIntosh. I've
Okay.
been here since 2015, and I've always heard good things about them. I went to the Colonel Glenn location. I said Colonel Glenn. Colonel Glenn location. He now has a second location in North Little Rock.
North Side?
Yes.
Yeah,
he's
Broadway.
He's famous for his fish, his burgers, and his fries. And also, and around Thanksgiving time, he makes homemade pies, one of their family known signatures. So if you're ever in town, if you're ever out, stop by Macintosh.
Do you have? So they have two locations, Colonel Glenn, and they just opened one over there, East Broadway.
I don't know the physical location in North Little Rock, but I know they're in North Little Rock.
In Grove City.
Yeah,
East
that's
Broadway.
it. That's it. And when I tell you, he went all the way through that restaurant and changed everything. He
He's very
spent
thorough.
some money on that restaurant in North Little Rock. Y'all got a great place to get some great food with some great history behind that food. A lot of the recipes come from his grandfather. Y'all don't remember McIntosh. He was Hell on Wheels. Robert Say McIntosh. He was, y'all research, put Google Robert Say McIntosh, and you'll learn the history behind Robbie's grandfather. It was he was something else back in the day. All right. So you highlighting Robbie McIntosh. Y'all make sure y'all support Robbie and let Robbie know that Tristan shouted him out on the UTB podcast. All right, we're gonna let's now go to the Ask UTB question. Listen, we are giving relationship advice, as messed up as we all our own relationships. We are giving relationship advice. If you want to send a question in to give us, to let you for us to give you advice, send it the same email address, utbpodcastlr@gmail.com, and we give you relationship advice on the spot. Okay. Now we've been talking about baby daddies and getting pregnant, and so our Ask UTB question has a lot to do with that. I want y'all to take a listen. Here it is.
UTB, I need your help. I have been dating, not proud to say this, but I have been dating a married man for almost 7 years. He keeps telling me he's going to leave his wife. He keeps, finding a reason to stay, but we've gotten into a situation.
Hold on. Put your earphone out so Jayla can hear it. Obviously, so can you hear Jayla? Okay, it's up as loud as it can go. Here we go. Just turn your earphone out so she can hear one of them.
I am now 3 months pregnant. I've gotten pregnant with his child. My first intuition is to go tell his wife that I am pregnant by him. But all of my friends, I have 3 friends that tell me not to do that. They're telling me that he's never going to leave his wife. They're also telling me that I am setting myself up for a lot of heartache, headache, and heartbreak, that I should abort this baby. I want my child, but I also don't want to bite off more than I can chew. I don't want to be in a lifelong agreement with somebody who's going to be married. So I need your help. I don't know. I need you guys' advice to tell me, what should I do? Should I abort the baby? I don't have any other children. This would be my only child. Or should I stay in and have the baby and figure out how to single parent, maybe, if I have to? I don't know. I'm so confused. I'll listen. You guys tell me what you guys think I should do.
All right. So just to paraphrase it, she's been dating a married man for 7 years, and he keeps telling her that he's going to leave his wife. But she's now 3 months pregnant by him. Her friends are telling them, girl, get rid of this damn baby. You're setting yourself up for a life of unhappiness.
That's homicide, though.
You said what?
That's homicide.
That's homicide. Abortion?
Yeah, that's not legal.
It is in other states.
Yeah, you can go to other states
right now.
You can go to Walgreens and get that.
Nah, she already 4 months pregnant.
She three.
That's too late.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Y'all
But-
killing babies. They baby got a head.
So listen, so
not
what
too
she's
late.
saying is that she
not,
wanted to go and tell the wife herself that she is pregnant by her husband.
Why?
But her friends are telling her to sit down somewhere, go get this abortion, and get yourself together. She's confused. What should she do? She doesn't have any other kids. Should she have this baby by this married guy, or should she abort the baby?
I'm gonna let you go first.
Who wants to go first? Tristan has already started talking. Tristan, so
Me personally, I don't believe in abortion, so I probably would keep the baby.
Okay.
Keep the baby and just, you get what you did. You knew he was married. You knew y'all was having unprotected sex. I'm sure you went to high school and learned anatomy. What happens when you get that thing as Anthony?
Can we drop that thing?
I think she should. I don't know.
So you saying she should hide the baby
What is she hiding for?
because she don't want the dude wife to know about it?
Why is the first instinct to tell the wife after 7 years?
That's what I was gonna say. Why do you want to tell her now after 7 years? That was my next.
well, I guess if she gonna have them, don't she got to tell the wife if she had a baby?
He is. Let me
He
tell
don't
you.
know.
Let me
She
tell you.
don't
He's
know.
not gonna leave his wife.
No.
You are setting yourself up for failure. And if you have not looked around with the economy and politics, you ain't trying to be no single mama right now. That is my opinion on it. You done mess with this woman husband, and now you are in a shitload of trouble
I
right
ain't gonna
now.
lie,
with that.
to be honest, the stuff that's going on here, I think we've seen something happen like that in Arkansas. he ended up killing the baby.
I'm telling you.
Then the baby wasn't even here.
Nah, he's talking about the Chicken King thing. Yeah.
That was a horrible situation. He not gonna leave his wife. If 7 years didn't do it, he not gonna
Let me
leave.
get the woman some advice on this one.
Go ahead, Pete. Go ahead, Pete.
Baby, he ain't
Go
gonna
ahead.
leave his wife true enough, right? But what you can do if you want to keep your baby, because some people be wanting kids and can't have kids, and that might be their own opportunity. They might have got pregnant. They thought they couldn't have no kids, right? Just keep the baby, put his ass on child support. Him and his wife probably filing joint together. That way you get more money. Now he ain't gonna leave your wife, but his wife might leave his ass.
Jayla, are you sitting this one out? Or what you doing, Jayla? What you doing, Jayla? What are you doing?
I'm gonna talk.
Okay, come on. What are you doing, Jayla?
So I feel for her in that capacity that this might, depending on her age. Did she say her age or did I miss
37.
Ooh.
She said she said she was 37. It's her first baby.
So I do feel for her in the aspect of understanding that she's 37 and this is her first time of experiencing. Did she say it's her first time experiencing pregnancy?
She didn't say. She just said
Okay.
she don't have any kids.
She doesn't have any kids.
So this would be her first.
This would be her first child. So I do understand that yearnment for maybe kids at 37. I'm not that old, but I'm not to that age of life yet. But I can understand being that old and probably wanting to have a child or being surrounded by your friends and they have kids. But I don't think it's worth the attachment to the man and the struggles that you will face. Even if you are financially stable as a woman, it is a lot to take on your mental. Even if you have a village, it is still a lot to take on as a woman, as a single woman, to raise a child by yourself. And to know that you're going to bring a child in this world and that their father, not saying that this is going to be the case, but it's a high likely chance that this man does not have any interaction with their child. Why would you want to bring a child into that necessarily? Something that you knew that you were in the wrong doing anyway, having an affair with a married man. So I yearn for her in the fact that I understand maybe she's yearning for it. Maybe her hesitation is for the fact that this would be her first child. But at the second time, it's not worth bringing that child through all that heartache and potential pain of not having both parents. And maybe you even have develop a sense of resentment for the child too when you realize that you're struggling and things of that nature. So I am team abortion. I would honestly just move forward with, even if he's not the one, there's still a chance. Obviously, you know that you can get pregnant. If you do want a child, I would do it without just the attachment of him.
And I agree with Jayla. I think that women should be able to decide what they want to do with their bodies. I think there are some situations that it is just not, great. It is not the best situation to bring kids in. So I'm like Jayla. I'm not one that says that I don't believe in abortion. I believe that it's a case by case basis and situations. Huh?
You got baby fever.
I got baby fever.
They got the thing going on. They may
there-
be able to have babies in a minute. Just hold on.
There are certain things that certain situations that is not a great situation to put kids in.
Yeah.
And I think that's a case by case basis. I think that you have kind of set yourself in a bad situation getting pregnant by this guy that has an obligation to somebody else. And a lot of times it starts the way it finished. If it starts off rough, it's probably going to be rough. Now there could be, the wife could embrace the kid and it could be okay. But a lot of times these relationships finish the way they start. And so if it's starting rough, it's probably going to be rough. I would definitely
He might be Eternal. Eternal brought him home,
Yeah, I mean, it could.
Bring
But
him home, and the wife helped raise him.
yep. So, I mean, you've got, P, did you give your opinion? Have you already said what you would do?
If
You said had it. You
No,
said
I
had it.
haven't given my. She's 37, so automatically her baby she having a geriatric pregnancy. That's what they call. That's what they call it.
No, I think no.
That's
I think you gotta be
That is what they call that.
Yeah.
35.
Hey, one thing I know about that thing, nigga. Hell, you can't tell me that I know every aspect.
So what is a geriatric
When your ass
pregnancy?
old.
No, I mean, I know what it means. I'm saying, what does that have to do with your answer? So you're saying she shouldn't have a baby after 35?
Let me finish this.
Okay.
She's gonna be having a baby at a geriatric pregnancy, right?
Okay.
And she ain't been pregnant in 37 years, and this is her first child. So she's looking at the aspect like, dang, if I don't have it, and I ain't met nobody in 37 years. I ain't got 37 more years to wait to try to have another baby. You know, I'm trying to have a baby within the next 3 or 4 years, and I ain't gonna be able to get over this married man.
So she should have.
So yeah, go and have that baby. You know, just different than a person being a surrogate or a person going to get some sperm from the sperm donor having a baby. You know,
No, that's a little bit different. If somebody's
she
a
has an
surrogate,
emotional tie to this man, so she
that make it even more better. So, you know, if his wife leave him or he leave his wife, cool. They don't. But you got your child.
His wife ain't gonna leave him, and he's not gonna leave his wife.
I don't know. Some wives do leave their niggas don't leave women, but women do leave men.
Nah, I doubt it.
well, you definitely have all of the answers, and we're interested. Obviously, please let us know what you decide to do. This is very interesting. Tristan is saying have it. Anthony is saying have it. Me, Jayla, and Priyan is saying you probably want to think secondly, because I think she, from the way it sounds, she is hoping that she can get that man. That's kind of the way the voicemail
first
is
instinct
sounding.
was I want to reach out to the wife.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why women do that. I don't know why women do that.
Why?
So I
don't
think
know why they do
a
that.
lot of it is she wants the baby, but a lot of it is it sounds like she wants the man.
Right. That is insane.
So if you're going into it with that, you probably save yourself some.
Now, he done told you he gonna leave his wife for the last 7 years. He been telling you, hey, don't wait no these divorce paper, baby. I'm leaving her ass. I ain't happy with her ass. Now I can understand that he done made you fall. Yeah. But some married men tell them that though. They ain't happy with their wife. They gonna leave her. And you gonna be my next choice.
It's complicated.
Yeah.
Years worth of complicated.
Come on, let's read some of these. We got a lot of
long
comments. Let's start with Patricia.
She said, my, sis, stop spinning your wheels. Don't mess with that woman. She
Krista
said, leave her
Phillips.
alone. It's so many home wreckers in the world, and she sounds like she's in her 40s. Lord Jesus, she was 37, Krista.
Marcella Town Winston.
She said, you're a damn fool. And if you tell his wife, he's definitely ain't running back to your trick.
Ain't running back to you, trick.
What in the world? They
Shanika
take
said.
it personal on here now. You shouldn't have asked for help before you got. You should have asked for help before you got here.
Tonio Dickinson.
She said that's the oldest lie man has ever told. They're going to
I ain't happy.
Patricia.
Keep your baby and raise it by yourself. I'm sure you have a village.
Nah, I'll put that nigga on child support.
She ain't got no village because she wouldn't have read it, sent the message to UTB. She don't got no village. She don't.
She said she had 3 kids, Brian. What is Crystal saying?
She said the same thing I said. The wife won't leave him, so tell her girl.
Crystal said tell her.
Nah, don't tell her.
Ruin her life.
Pope Olivia.
Pope Olivia said, if it was my husband and you tell me, I would tell you that's between y'all. I'm not leaving my husband because of y'all. He's never going to leave his wife.
Now, let me be real with this shit. If the woman is the breadwinner, she will leave his ass. Now, if he the breadwinner, she ain't gonna leave his ass.
Oh wow! What is Patricia Moreland saying?
She said, eggplant.
No, that ain't with monsters. There you go. That monsters.
That situation wasn't the only one. My friend was set on fire.
I nigga burn it. You done burnt that thing.
Oh wow! Pope Olivia.
Have the child if you want. He's not going to be who you need him to be. He's married.
Tonio Dixon is saying.
Y'all remember Eric Bullock did the same thing as the Chicken King back in 1999. Them brothers had the first cell phone repair store off Green Mountain.
I remember that.
Ladies, stop having relationships with married men, says Patricia. She done effed up. Leave that wife alone. She didn't have nothing to do with that. You handle this shit on your own. It's what Cassandra says.
Jolanda Boyd is saying.
She's saying, I'm like P, have the baby and go put his ass on child support and take everything he got. You better hurt him like he hurt you. Wait a minute now, hold on. Because he was in the relationship.
You do it. Put the 2 fingers together.
They was both in a relationship for 7 years. The only person really hurt is the wife.
Right.
I'm not understanding. I'm against abortion. That's murder.
That's what Tristan said.
That's what
Tonio
Tony
says
said.
she's against it too, Tristan.
Sorry.
They do free abortions in Wyoming, and he's not leaving her. And why didn't you?
So
use
actually, you don't
protection?
even have to go to Wyoming.
Oklahoma.
No.
Oklahoma. You can go somewhere here.
So yes, we have what we call the Arkansas Abortion Support Network, and that a lot of times you can get that covered for free. So you don't,
Really? You can do that in Arkansas?
yes, you
Oh,
can do
wow.
it through Parent Planning.
How many times
Okay.
you go a year?
You just can't get the actual procedure done here in Arkansas. You do have to go out of state to get the procedure, but they can help you with getting the pills.
Okay. All right. Sharon is
Bills can't
saying.
get a year.
Sharon said, P, you ain't shit.
Oh, no.
I think she's talking about AP, not me.
Patricia Moreland.
Yep, more risk of Down syndrome. Other things she's talking about geriatric.
Geriatric. Okay.
She needs to bow out gracefully, says Ms. Moreland.
and
Leave folks' husbands alone, and that ass just was wrong, is what Tony said.
yeah.
I'm going to the clinic, says she.
You might be killing the next president.
Crystal Phillips is saying.
He could be a ball player. You never know what that baby might be.
Crystal said, P right about that. Women will leave a nigga when a woman's fed up. That's how it sounds for sure, Level. That D has her dumb.
Yeah,
All right.
I told you I was right about that D.
Tony L. Dickinson.
She said women need to learn how to be loyal to each other. It will force men to be faithful or date men.
Yeah, that's
That's true, Tristan.
the way I mean. They saying
Read
that
that
you got.
question again.
Well, what she's saying is women got to learn how to stop
Read
messing
that
with
comment
married
again.
men.
Tristan gonna answer this shit.
No,
No,
We ain't
we're
going
not
to
playing
that. Come on,
into
we ain't come on with
his
myself
ass just stringing you along, says Sharon.
for 7 years.
She ain't learned nothing in 7 years.
Yeah.
Somebody said sure did. Olivia Pope said, P, I'm the head winner and I'm not leaving.
So she's
because
saying
she said
she makes
wasn't
more
leaving
money
her husband.
and she's still not leaving her
Because
husband,
you
is what
know
she's saying.
you ain't gonna be able to
Breadwinner,
find nothing. I understand why you ain't leaving. You know, you just trying to stay with the less of the two evils. You know, because if you leave your husband, you know what you got. You done built this nigga for years. If you leave this nigga, it's gonna be kind of hard to find a motherfucker on his same level or somebody that you compatible with like him.
Okay.
You know,
All
they
right.
saying somebody very about
Or
that's a
she
damn
might
lie.
just believe that when she got married, it was to, thick and thin
That's
and
what
all
I
that.
thought.
That could just be as simple as it is for her.
Yeah.
And that's her husband, and she just ain't going
So would
to
you
give
leave?
in.
If you
I
was
would
married,
leave.
You'll leave.
Yes.
You won't give a
You
damn
leave
about
the husband?
Yes.
You said that earlier.
Yeah.
That's a deal breaker
I
for
would
you.
leave. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
leave. I
Why?
have left.
Why?
It's no problem for me.
Why would you
I
leave?
I will leave and I will file the paperwork so quick.
But you
will be
said
trying to
to
figure
death
out.
do us
you know.
part. You didn't say this nigga cheat on me.
No,
If I catch him having a baby on me, you didn't say that. You said to
No,
death do us part.
I did say that. You missed that episode.
Oh,
Then I'm saying,
yeah,
right.
you
Yeah,
wrote your
I
own
said-
goddamn mouth.
yeah, I did say that. My bad
That's-
is
that's-
if you
that's
play
it.
in my face, I'm gonna leave you.
You gone.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
All right, we ready for the Jayla with the T. Jayla, bring one of those microphones close to you, baby girl. You ready? And we're gonna put. Here's your drop. Here we go.
Get started. Started by the jealous people and
Breaking news right now. ABC News has just confirmed that Sean Diddy Combs was arrested tonight.
you want the tea, bitch?
Get your motherfucking
All
teeth.
elaborated and all sprinkled.
I don't stir the pot, but I will spill the tea. This is Shayla with the tea.
All right, Jayla, let's get it on. You had a really busy week on news. So what we starting at this week?
We got to start it right with my good old Sora. Former Vice President Kamala Harris was in Little Rock yesterday. I saw.
There go P. Come on, we gonna get into it. Come on.
We're gonna get into it, but yeah,
Come
she
on.
was. So this actually was her first major public keynote address since the 2024 presidential election. So that's major. It's huge for Arkansas. Put us on the map again. So she was the featured speaker at the Democratic Party's Arkansas annual Fisher Shackelford dinner. That's a mouthful right there. So she had like a 30-minute address, and she kind of criticized Trump's administration's economic policies that's going on right now, and voiced opposition for us, the fact that we're going to war with Iran. So she called for a revival of the American dream, focusing on affordable housing, healthcare, and childcare. So a lot of people were saying that this is kind of like her minor bid that she might go into the 2028 presidential election, but of course she hasn't officially announced it. But it still was major. She also visited Little Rock Central High School, and she actually got to meet one of the Little Rock 9 members. I'm trying to remember
Was it
which one.
Clarence?
No, it was Elizabeth Eckford. So
Eckford, yeah.
So she actually got to meet her and talk. So I think I got a little video of that too.
There we go.
The heroes who were those students, Little Rock Nine. And I was just at the high school. I didn't realize how large it was. And I stood there and just imagining these young people, these children.
That's it, B.
That's fine. Okay. All right.
Now, obviously, we are a Southern Republican state. So, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders obviously had to say her big 1-2 piece on social media about the presence. Now, she said basically, if you don't recall, you lost to our state by 30% to President Trump, and we're not really big on your radical, crazy agenda. Then she basically went on to say, and here in Arkansas, we say no to the crazy. And then Governor Huckabee Sanders went on to talk about all the accolades that she has brought on for Arkansas. For right now, we are number one for the lowest cost of living, number one for the inbound movers, and number one for the economic growth in back-to-back quarters. So basically, she tried to add former Vice President Kamala Harris, basically saying that all the Californians, that's obviously the state she was a senator for, are now moving to Arkansas. But I would move to Arkansas too because our cost of living is cheap. So,
And we had a whole bunch of going back and forth in our text thread today between Anthony and I. When I saw what she did,
you get this bad boy back.
I forwarded the Facebook post and I put a post up, and here was my response. I said, leadership is about representing all Arkansans, not just one who voted for you. Regardless of the political differences, welcoming a vice president should come with professionalism and respect. We can disagree on policies all day, but reducing it to normal versus crazy only creates more division, not solutions. If we're going to talk about accomplishment, we should also be honest about where Arkansas is still struggling: educational gaps, economical challenges in rural communities, and access to health care. Respect goes a long way, and Arkansas deserves leadership that brings people together, not pushes them further apart. And I actually tagged, and I put that in the chat. And Mr. Anthony, who is a Republican, and he had an issue with what I put out there. He did.
No.
And what? Okay, so
what I said is, I have no problem with Kamala Harris. I have no problem with people that voted for her or whatever. But like Sarah said, I just said what part of that statement was a lie.
Well, I mean, and for me, she wasn't coming here to run against you. She was coming there to acknowledge some people from Central High. And my point of view is that anytime you have a president or a vice president to come to your state, you be respectful. The race was over, right? She lost the race. So there was no reason to put how bad she lost in the race that has been over. I felt like that was gloating a little bit.
Yeah,
I felt
she
like
still was talking about Trump when she got here then. She should have left Trump out of her speech when she got here, right?
Trump is the current president.
Okay, and she the current loser, right?
But what I guess my point of it, I don't really care about the politics. I didn't really care. My thing was, if you are a standing governor, right, there should be a decorum that you have when a president or a vice, whether they are against the party line against you, if you're a Republican, if they're a Democrat, you still spoke. And if you can't be respectful, and then just shut the hell up. You can't say nothing.
Yeah, but see, the problem,
stirred the pot.
The problem I have with that, though, the problem, y'all say that, but then when they get on there talking about this is about the Republicans, y'all don't say nothing.
No, this is the thing. Just like he said, it's like it's levels, right? It's levels. If you have been a president before or a vice president, there's a certain level of respect, whether I'm in your party or not, that I should give. If she really felt like that, feel like that. But why would you go to social media? You are supposed to be leadership. And you are antagonizing this woman.
But she was doing the same thing to Trump when she was in office with Joe Biden.
But here's the deal. That's Trump.
And that was the
but she wasn't the president. She was the vice president. And she didn't even earn
That's what you do in a race when you're competing and you're campaigning. So, you say negative things. The campaign is over. I know she wasn't campaigning
but
yesterday.
She basically are campaigning. Think of this. Why did she come down here in 8 years? When she ran for Joe Biden, why she didn't come here and campaign? She wasn't thinking about y'all then.
So what are you saying? Because she just came
why
later,
she coming now?
She should be afforded disrespect.
No, she shouldn't be disrespected at all. But same thing on the other side. She shouldn't disrespect the other Republicans as well.
Well, that's what you do when you're campaigning.
No,
you
see,
say negative things.
It's not like she requested to come here. She was asked to be a guest speaker at the Arkansas Democratic dinner. So obviously she was requested to come. It was not that she stated that Arkansas was the way that she wanted to do it. Because I don't know if y'all recall that Sarah Huckabee Sanders and former Vice President Kamala Harris, they have former exchanges back in the day about the standards of like it not being like the 1950s. I don't know if y'all remember that. I think Kamala Harris was doing like an interview and was talking about the standard woman being a working woman. And I think Sarah Huckabee Sanders made a comment about how we are supposed to be mothers and Kamala doesn't have a fair fight in that because she isn't a mother. And so Kamala came back and said this is not the 1950s anymore. Most women are working women. Okay. So there's a little bit more dialogue or history between the two. Yeah. So I would say this. Kamala Harris made her statements about Trump at the dinner. Sarah Huckabee Sanders made that post as soon as Kamala Harris landed in Little Rock.
Right. She didn't know. Yeah,
so
she didn't know
it wasn't that. It was she did it in response to Kamala Harris. No, Sarah Huckabee set that standard. As soon as that flight landed, I think even before the flight landed, she made that post with knowing that she was coming to Little Rock.
And my thing is, why would you even do that? Like, I'm honored that somebody from the governor is coming to my state. Right. The race is over, right? We're not fighting no more. Like, I'm not running against you. Trump is not. So I just felt like it could have been more decorum. And I also felt like if it was Biden, she wouldn't have did that. I felt like she did that because it was a black woman. I felt like it had a lot to do.
She hypocritical. Now we just had Miss Kirk over there, didn't we? Didn't we just have Miss Kirk over there?
And y'all drove Miss Kirk. So it was fair game for Miss Kirk, right? So it's fair game for Kamala. That's all I'm saying.
When you are in leadership, leadership means something a little different. You can't just blow it on Facebook.
What did I say? What did I say in the post? I said the citizens can act anyway. When you hold a governor office, there's a certain amount of decorum and respect that office should have.
That used to be true, but now we got so many.
Based on your president, it's not true anymore. I agree with that.
But that's what people vote for, though. People want people to just like them. You know, they don't want you to be fake in the goddamn office, but really be feeling what the fuck you ain't really saying behind closed doors. They'll rather, if you're a racist person, be racist in my face. Now I know how to deal with you. You know, don't be liking me in my face and then racist behind my back.
Let's read some of these comments as pertaining to as Tony L. Dickerson is saying.
Well said, B.
Sharon Atkinson saying.
She said, girl, shut your orange ass up. Fred gonna get your spot, B.
Hey,
sometimes when I read these messages, I know we're expecting us to say
that's another thing right there. We be hyping these people up and then don't even go out there and vote for them. Somebody y'all gonna be somebody. Man, we a minority. We ain't the majority in this state.
Tony L. Dickerson
she's straight stern division. I agree, Tony. I agree. Exactly. B. Everybody's saying exactly B. Then we got a F Trump in there.
Yeah.
Viola saying.
Viola, she shouldn't have made that post, period. Agreed.
Tony L. Dickerson is saying.
Her and Trump love social media.
They do. Yeah.
She mad because they kicked her ugly out of the restaurant. That's what Sharon said.
Yeah, Crystal saying I'm jumping down.
Okay, because she knew she wasn't going to win this state anyway.
I think that's in response to you saying why she hasn't visited.
I know that. That's my point. That's my point. So what I'm saying is,
look at Patricia.
Hillary Clinton came down here. She knew she was gonna win.
But this is also the home state of her husband.
It don't matter. She's still a Democratic Party. You represent the people, not your damn states you want to pick and
choose.
And
again, you have to go.
We have that enough electoral votes.
Yeah. Oh, now y'all know what I'm saying now.
I always knew that. But don't do that like we not all educated. On my tangent.
What is Patricia Moreland saying?
She said, "Sounds like somebody might have voted for Sarah."
Anthony.
I'm gonna say this right here. No. I'm gonna say this right for real. Everybody that had Kamala Harris signs in their hand didn't vote for Kamala Harris. Y'all lied to that woman. Because if y'all did, Trump wouldn't have won the popular vote and all the goddamn electoral colleges.
So you're saying somebody
was lying. Y'all just holding them damn signs in y'all hand to keep the peace.
I agree with him on that though.
Y'all
I
ain't
think some
vote for that
people be
woman.
out there
What I
crying
say about saying I
though.
agree
Okay,
with y'all?
sorry.
Hey, y'all didn't vote for that woman. Y'all lied.
What is Marcella Town Wilson saying?
Why did y'all expect a racist to act any different than what she practices daily?
That's what I'm
Nah.
saying. Let her be herself. I won't want to be herself.
Tamika, the last one, and we're going on
She-
to the next story.
She has to be held accountable for her delivery. I went through the comments and they did not let me down. Clear people and us were going for the throats.
So they weren't happy with that.
But
All
see,
right.
I need y'all to go to them throats at the voting polls. Fuck them
Yeah.
comments. Go to the voting poll.
Well,
and
you know
show.
what? I was talking to Tam. Asa Hutchinson didn't act like that. He was a Republican. He just didn't act like that. He was a Republican governor.
But he ran before Trump.
I'm saying he just didn't act like that.
No.
Sarah's,
Nobody
she is-
ever acted like that before
Yeah.
Trump came around.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Trump made
Trump made
feel
people
like
be
they
who
can
you are.
yes,
Be
who they
yourself.
are.
He made it cool to be yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't give a fuck about this motherfucker, say you don't give a fuck about that motherfucker.
All right, Jada, what's your next story?
The next one, I don't know if y'all saw that viral mugshot of an Arkansas West Memphis teacher that went to jail for choking a student. So this happened, and of course, like I said, in West Memphis. So his name is Tracy Matthews. He's a teacher at the the Wonder Junior High School in West Memphis, Arkansas. So this all started over the use of bruh. He didn't want to be called bruh.
These kids be like, bruh.
Yes.
Bruh.
So basically, he asked the student if they had a computer, and the student replied, "Bruh, I don't have a computer." Then the teacher responded, "I am not your bruh, I am your sir." Then the student replied back, "My bad, little bruh." Then from there, that's when the police state that Tracy Matthews, the teacher, grabbed the student by his shirt and slammed him against the desk. Then after the student attempted to leave the room, Matthews followed him into the hallway and grabbed him by the neck and shoved him against the wall, making it difficult for the student to breathe, aka choking the fuck out that student. So basically, this obviously happened on camera because they took it outside in the hallway, and so obviously the principal saw it, reported it to the West Memphis police, and they came and arrested the teacher on site.
Wow.
So it's an isolated incident, so that's what they're calling it. So basically, stating that it's not going to continue to happen, but they haven't really kind of stated anything on his employment status, but he posted bond. He's been released.
Y'all
but-
y'all peers better talk about call people Mr. and Mrs. Stop all that bruh stuff.
Yeah. Don't
All right,
probably
what-
teaching no bruh.
What's your next one?
On to next, we got Megan Thee Stallion and Clay Thompson.
Everybody.
Bro, the hot girl heart.
Everybody talking about that.
I told y'all. Look at
Men
Why
ain't
you
no
tell us
good.
anything
But
about that?
Men ain't
They-
no good.
they
We gonna get a house together in our name. You
Yeah.
gonna call me
Yeah.
by your last name.
Yeah.
You what? What? You,
So okay. So what she posted, to be exact, her exact words.
Okay,
you can
let me
pull
put
it
it
up.
up there, let me put it up.
B. I gave it.
Let me
I
put it
sent
back. Here
to
we
you.
go.
She said, cheating, having around your whole family playing house, got cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible, capital R, horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you want to be monogamous. Bitch, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all.
You need a regular nigga like me, baby. See, I told you not to get that light skinned ass nigga. Hey,
But listen, I have seen all day today. That is all these women have been talking about. Klay Thompson is no different from the rest of the guys.
But it was crazy is they thought he would be better because he gave kind of like the nerd geeky vibe. And they really, like, to be honest, like him naming the boat after her.
yes.
Him
Naming the
getting her-
what? Naming the what?
He named the boat.
boat after
His
her.
boat.
His what?
His boat. It's actually,
Exactly.
excuse
He
me,
named a boat, so-
it ain't no damn boat. That's a motherfucking yacht.
Yeah,
He named
the
a
yacht.
yacht
But
after her.
listen, Jayla, he can rename. I can change the
They
name.
also
Somebody
bought
else.
a house
They
together.
bought a house
His
together. He
decision.
bought her a Bentley. You did
And he
all
probably,
this.
and he
That's
probably,
a tax write-off.
and he probably not trying to break up with her. They still can live in the house together. Like, y'all got to understand that we talked about the majority. Look at Jayla. The majority of the relationship has infidelity in them.
I mean,
You should expect some infidelity.
when you're a rich nigga.
Listen to me.
I ain't going
Numbers
for no.
don't
I
lie.
ain't going for no motherfucking cheating.
Numbers, and I'm not saying you should. I'm saying numbers don't lie. And if we're saying 8 out of 10 relationships are going to have some infidelity, That's what it is. 8 out of 10 of them. And just because you buy a house with somebody, or just because they name their boat after you, don't mean that you are accessible and you're not open. You shouldn't be cheated. I mean, you're not gonna be cheated on.
That thing is
Why do y'all want to make a woman look like a fool? If that's what it is, let's keep
We
this
don't,
on the low.
we don't be trying.
Like,
we don't be
let's
trying.
Yes, y'all do.
We don't
You
be
ain't tell
trying.
me that y'all don't be trying to make us look like fools out here
No,
all
we
the
don't.
time. Y'all
We
just gotta
don't.
keep it a
Man.
beat. If you didn't want to be together in a full-on relationship, you should have said that off rip, nigga. You would have been my side. I would have had no problem with you being my
Y'all still-
side.
The problem
That's all
is
you
they
had to
want
do.
that cake
That's
and they
all you
want to
had to
eat
do.
it too.
That's true.
They want to
wanna
get
keep
you
it on the side.
They want you to
They
be
want-
crazy about it.
Man, crazy about him cooking dinner, slaving for the food, buying the house with him, doing all that shit just for you to cheat. Oh, hell no.
What it was about, man. She make all these rap songs talking about niggas, this, she on this, that.
Look
that.
what Patricia
So-
Moreland said. Patricia say, but if a woman cheat, y'all niggas
Man,
can't handle
They
it.
be fighting
Right,
her.
right.
They be fighting her
So
like,
no
oh,
color
boys
ID. I can't believe
and boys in the hood.
Well, I can't believe it. I don't
can't take
think that's true in if you're a millionaire like him. You ain't tripping on if the girl cheat on you or not, because you know how many you got lined up that want you. Think about it.
Well, they already starting the case for Meg. All these women are coming to her defense and saying that Clay is a dog and all this other. So they've already started. Here's the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And I don't know if this is true. I guarantee you she go back to fucking with him. Mark my word, she ain't done fucking with Clay. He didn't cheated on her. She will be back with Clay Thompson. Be
Y'all
I'm
fucking
telling
with-
y'all today.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I'm still gonna sit on that thing every now and then, but
Well,
you
then
won't
what
see
you
me
doing?
fucking with him.
Right. The thing is, why did we have to post each other? Why have been?
I mean,
you
that's
let
what I'm
another woman have
saying.
one up on me? Like,
We could have just kept it on the side.
Well, let me ask you this. How did she know he cheated on her? How did she know? How she found
she
out?
didn't say it.
She didn't say.
No,
But she does.
Normally that be the woman doing, want to take pictures and post and this. That, man, don't be really on that
I
shit.
ain't
That
gonna
be
lie,
the woman
I
on
ain't
that
him to
shit.
name her boat after her. He chose to do that.
shit.
He probably did that behind closed doors to her. Hey, baby, it's gonna be called the Stallion.
He
Now, the
was
Stallion
the
is really
one
a
that
man
posted
horse.
the video on his motherfucking page
The
talking
Stallion is
about
really a
her.
man horse.
It's
He
a
was
video.
calling this woman Miss Thompson.
See, that's what y'all-
Mrs.
that's what y'all
Thompson.
saying. Call it.
Mrs. Thompson. That ain't
Ladies,
that's his
ladies,
last
let me-
name.
we gonna
Call it.
we're gonna end it like this. Ladies, you should expect that numbers don't lie. All right, ladies, you should expect.
I should not expect for no man to cheat
Hear
on me.
hear me
'Cause
out,
it's-
Jayla.
this-
I'm
because it's a
gonna give y'all
statistic.
some game. I'm gonna give you and Prince some game that y'all already know. If you are in a relationship, the research says that 8 out of 10 of them are going to have some infidelity. So if you ain't cheating, you best believe your ass is probably
I
going
mean,
to get
I'm
cheated
always
on.
gonna cheat. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
I've
boy.
been cheated on one time. I'm always gonna cheat. I always cheat with 2 or 3 niggas on date. I ain't never been.
Okay, so now
I
you
was
have
down
it.
to one nigga
So-
one time.
So
I
now,
was down to one nigga one time and learned my lesson, and I ain't never went back. I always got 2 or 3 on my motherfucking roster. Best believe.
okay.
But if you say that
There
you
you
gonna
have it, Quinn. There you go. Hold on.
if you say you in a relationship
Fred ain't
with
gonna be on podcast no more. Don't say that shit. She ain't
No.
gonna be able to come up here no more.
No, I'm not no cheater no more. I done already told y'all. I have been delivered.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm no longer a cheater anymore.
So, as we
2 or
said,
3
if
on
you
the
are a female and you are not doing the cheating, research says that somebody in their relationship is going to be doing some cheating. That's just what the numbers say. Men lie, women lie. Numbers do not lie. So don't get all in your feelings when it happens to you. Figure out if you're going to stay or if you're going to leave. That's the question now. He didn't cheated. Either your ass is staying and riding the stallion boat, the boat that he got, and living in that house together, or either you're going to leave. I ain't know why we crying. Why we listen? Either your ass is gonna stay, or your ass is leaving.
Maybe she might write a hit now.
That's it. She wrote the song about him.
No, she gonna write.
She got a
song
number.
now.
That's gonna be another one
It's
hit.
gonna be a hit.
I do not agree.
That's how
with
Mary J.
All
Blige
right.
was. Every time she
Jayla,
got
what
hit,
is your
she
next
wrote a hit.
story? Either she staying or she leaving. What's your next story, Jayla?
Well, my
Give up
next
the
story.
mic back.
Oh, yeah. Give me the shit.
Player Jayla.
Yeah.
Yes.
Player
Yeah.
J, player J.
Yeah.
I'll
What you
never
got
go
next,
down to one
Jayla?
again. Brian McKnight, I don't know if y'all saw that. He filed a defamation lawsuit against his ex-wife and his current son.
His ex. What is the lawsuit about?
So it's about his reputational assault is what is the, I guess, the legal jargon, and public smearing campaign led by his family and several media figures. So he's suing his ex-wife. He's suing his son named Brian McKnight Jr.
Okay.
He's suing a journalist and TV personnel, Mark Lamont Hill. And then he's also suing Tasha K, that also got sued and lost that defamation lawsuit. against
Tasha
Cardi B.
always getting sued.
She always
Boy.
gets sued, man.
Yeah.
She never care. But
Yeah.
he's basically all claims about, it's from his death of his son, Nico McKnight, who died last year. I don't know if y'all remember that, but a lot of people talked about how he was a deadbeat father and refused to. And this is basically all the allegations that came out around his son's death. That's what he's suing them about, basically. But he says there was this big claim that his refusal to say "I love you." So the son of the picture is the one that did pass. So McKnight disputes the claims that he refused to express love to Nico on his deathbed. But that was one of the biggest things. I don't know if y'all remember that when his son first died, that Brian refused to say he loved him. So he's suing everybody, including his blood.
They say Brian sorry. Did he try to get the Junior to change his name?
Yeah,
for
he
the
tried to
little
get Junior,
baby?
but he already had another Junior
Crystal
with his
saying
new wife.
Brian McKnight is a deadbeat for real, for real.
Yeah, that's a deadbeat for real.
And he's a jerk. He's hard to deal with as far as just bringing him to town too. He's really he acts like a diva. So it is what it is. Brian McKnight does. Yeah, he acts like a diva. Yeah. What you got? What you got next, Jayla?
And the last thing I got, we know we gotta talk about it. The Michael Jackson. But I went. I had a ball.
Okay, so listen, I do want to ask you about it. We were talking about we were supposed to go as a crew. Pran watched it at home. Jada went to the movie.
How you watching at home?
I tell y'all.
She gonna tell us. She gonna tell us. She gonna tell us. Listen, I do want to play a little of somebody talking about some guy on TikTok talking about the phenomenal job that his nephew, that was Michael Jackson. That's Jermaine Jackson's son. What is his name again? Jafar Jackson. I'm gonna start it off and then I'm gonna end it with another little video. Here it is.
At the same time, there is one thing I hope we all should be able to agree on walking out of this movie theater, and it is the fact that Jafar Jackson gave all of us the opportunity to experience Michael Jackson on the big screen. That was not no Jafar Jackson I was watching. That was a Michael. That was hip. That was so much Michael Jackson, the glitter was glittering off the damn...
I knew how challenging this would be to take on playing Michael Jackson, and it was not easy. Definitely wasn't.
Every move matters. Every detail matters. You can't just go through a Michael Jackson move casually.
I met with Rich and Tone, who are Michael's choreographers, and we were wondering, can Jafar really do this? Can he really do the most iconic moves the world has seen?
Land like this. Yeah, I'm always on the wrong side.
And Jafar said, just give me some time.
I love challenges, and I wanted to prove to myself, my family, and the filmmakers that I can do this.
That control of the weight shift, the smoother it's gonna look.
I started to rehearse for hours and hours upon hours until one single move was right, dancing until my feet would bleed or them go numb. There's so many times I would wake up sore, be like, should I go rehearse? Should I just take a break and let the body relax? Then the other part of my mind would be like, no, what would Michael do?
Let's do it again.
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah.
Jafar never stopped dancing. He was rehearsing all the way up to the moment we start filming.
It's natural, it's a flow, all together. I remember looking in the mirror right before going on stage. I had the full hair, makeup, and wardrobe, and I had a couple moments to myself just saying like, wow, I'm really here. There's no going back. It's time to go out there and put on the best show ever.
That is what I want the world to feel. Magic.
So Jayla, did you like the movie? Did you like it?
I did. I enjoyed it. It was really good. Like, I don't know. My mom's a hard woman to impress, and for her to actually say that she enjoyed it, I feel like it has to be. Now, it did have like a lot of mixed reviews, but I mean, it kind of knocked it out of the park. It earned over like $97 million this past weekend, which it just came out on the 24th. So in 2 days, it knocked it out the park for sure.
Prin, did you like it?
I loved it. I loved it.
Made more money than that motherfucker like Prin would have went and paid to go see it.
Shut up.
Well, and people are saying, like the Rotten Tomato people are saying that it wasn't good. So I mean, I'm definitely gonna go see it. I might holler at Prin and go watch it today. But no, that was a big movie, and I'm definitely going to. I am definitely going to see it. Last but not least, I know we talked about it. This is still major news. We always talk about Anthony's president. Somebody tried to shoot him yesterday. He was at a dinner at the White House. He was at let me see, I wrote it down.
He didn't get shot?
No, he did not. No, they shot at him. The White House Correspondents' Dinner. Somebody shot at him at the dinner. Somebody tried to kill him again. So they keep trying to kill your president.
He did it the first time.
They are trying to get old President Trump. So
I think the first time he did that as a publicity stunt.
Yeah, I mean, some people are saying this was a publicity stunt as well.
Shit,
So
I mean, he already the most popular man in the world.
yeah, I mean,
How much publicity can you want?
but you got to say, how many times did they try to kill Obama?
Obama, you understand? He wasn't really in power.
I agree with
he
that.
was just
I agree with
governing
that.
white people affairs. He
I
wasn't really
get
in
that.
power.
I agree with that. All right. The last thing we got, Prin, is we have another. Is it a food review this week?
It's a drink review.
Drink
Oh,
review.
I love a good drink.
Okay.
It's non-alcoholic.
Okay.
Never mind.
And are we
I mean,
going?
yes,
Let's
but never mind.
let's watch the video, and then we'll come back and talk about it. Here we go.
Hey guys, your girl Little Rock Princess with yet another review. Today I'm reviewing Swigs in Conway, Arkansas. Let's see what this Swigs is about. Swig, and they specialize in dirty sodas, energy drinks, refreshers. All right, so this is the Sour Patch. Okay. And all right, guys, so I'm trying the Blue Raspberry Sour Patch drink. Woo! So we got you got non-sour, not so sour, original, and super sour. We did original. This mofo sour. Oh my god. But it's so good. It's good. You just gotta mix it in, make sure the flavor is mixed. So this is Swigs in Conway, Arkansas. Got me a little drink today. Woo, if you like Sour Patch and you like sour, this is what you want to get. Go by there and let them know Little Rock Princess sent you.
All right. So, Prin, where is this place located at?
It is off Dave Ward, I believe, in Conway. Shout out to Tristan. He did my hair in that video a few weeks ago. It was fire. It was fire.
I was getting ready to say, Prin, you keep your hair done.
Oh yeah, every week.
What's the hair bill look like? How much you pay to get your hair done? How much?
About $200 to $400 a week.
Damn.
$1,000 a month.
How often do you get it done?
Normally every Friday.
Okay.
And
okay.
like this hairstyle, I end up keeping it over because I'm getting some different color.
Mhm.
But the hair was like $300, and then style was like $150. I think.
Well, we started talking about that. So back to your review. It's in Conway. It's called Swigs. And is it energy drinks?
No, I don't do energy drinks.
Okay.
This was like a Sour Patch. It kind of reminds you, like the different foods you get at the fair and the different things you can try. But I didn't even get the sour one. I got you could feel it all back here. It's like, I don't know, like back in the day when you would make your own little freeze cups with the sour Kool-Aid, but it's in a slushy form. But they got all types of stuff that you can get, like the soda that you mix with the ice cream. But that drink that I had, that Sour Patch, it is a 10 out of 10.
Where you feel that?
Like right here.
Like
in back.
Yeah.
Yes. It give you that brain fart, that brain freeze.
Yeah.
Crystal Phillips is saying, "Oh, Swig is popular in other states, so I guess it's a chain."
Yeah.
And then Red just saying you a baller, Prin.
Ain't no baller. I just spend my
Red
money.
is saying
And,
you a
I
baller
work
on that
hard.
hair.
I should be able to be cute.
I heard that, boo.
And
I
then
heard
y'all
that.
know I get my lashes done at Little Rock Day Spa. Since Tristan gonna be highlighting business, I give him my info.
All right, Tristan, that's a little plug, Tristan. You better. She dropped it. You better pick it up, Tristan.
I'm gonna get her.
All right, y'all. Do not forget tomorrow. Tomorrow is the debut of our brand new sports show, UTB Sports. If you like sports, tune in tomorrow to these fellas, Paul Persons, Kareem, Jarrett. They are going tomorrow for the first time. UTB Sports, 7:30 to 8:30 every Monday night. Don't forget. Lock your box on that, okay? Do we have any other further business before we get out of here other than our new sports show? Anything we got? Tristan, you got anything you need to highlight over at the shop?
Are you hiring anybody else?
So what we're trying to do? Yes, I am. What we are trying to do? Yes. I'm going to have something next week because
We need a mingle jingle, don't we?
no. I am talking to a young lady, and she's going to come on and do a real estate podcast, and so it is in the make. We're going to have something. It's going to be on Tuesday.
I say it has to be on Tuesday.
So Monday, it will be us, the flagship. Sunday will be us. Monday will be the sports show. Tuesday, we're thinking the real estate podcast. Wednesday, On the Level will be Level, and then Thursday, Marquez, and then I'll be off on Friday. But I really want it to be something on here every day to tune in for it. Every day. I am encouraging you guys to come on and do your own stuff. So which days do y'all want?
Just on the spot, boy. You don't care.
I'm telling you, like anytime they push back at me, Prin, I push back.
We'll talk about it in the group chat.
We'll talk about it in the group chat.
Yeah, let's go. He gonna be cussing me out in the group chat. I promise you that. All right, who ended it today? We didn't did Jayla. We didn't did y'all to mess with Prin for 3 weeks. Who ended it today? Supervisor, who ended it?
Jayla, it's our first time in the studio.
No, it's
Says Anthony P. He was on time today. No, he was.
Anthony was on.
He was on time.
He was on time, but he was late. Anthony's supposed to be here.
If you come during the countdown, if you come during the countdown, that is not on time.
No, that is not true. That is not true, Tristan. 6:50 is not the countdown. The countdown comes on at 7. So literally, Anthony was late.
Man, nobody know I'm late, but goddamn y'all. So if I'm sitting at this goddamn chair and everybody see my face at the time they see your face, I'm on time.
What is Marcella Town Weston saying?
Jayla, we need more news for next week.
No more news. Okay, Jayla, they're getting on you. Marcella saying you need more news. Actually, Jayla did. What'd you do? 3 stories today?
No, I did like 5.
5. Okay. She did. Yeah, she did do. I added the Trump thing on there because and I feel like we should have heard about our president trying to be assassinated. So I thought that was new. Marcella, it's always cool. Just inbox Jayla if you have something specifically that you want her to cover. If you want her to cover, so just inbox us. All right, who taking us out? Who taking us home? I'm waiting. Who doing
Anthony?
It?
Same
Anthony's
bed
doing
channel, same bedtime. Tune in next time. We'll see y'all.
Oh no! When
That's
I
what
was on the
it
What did you say? Say it again, Anthony.
Same bed channel, same bed time. We'll see y'all next
That
time.
is not right, Anthony. That is not right, P.
I mean, what you supposed to say?
That ain't right, P.
The shit y'all be saying gonna get us copyright infringement because y'all taking some shit.
That's not it, P.
Well, say it the right way then.
It says we'll see you next week. Same bad time.
Same bad channel.
You switched it. It's the time come first and the channel come last.
Y'all know the hell I'm saying. So we'll see y'all.
All right, well,
next week.
say it right, P. So I get out.
Same bad channel.
No, that's not right, P.
Same bad.
Said time come first channel. No, we want you to say it. Close us out, P. Close us out.
But see, when you give it to everybody else, they say just half of the shit. They just say, well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see y'all next time. Same bad channel.
No, P.
Channel don't come first. Same bad time. Same bad channel.
Good night, y'all. Good night.
Had another rough conversation with the voices